Have you ever heard about Vince McMahon?
About being a fucking
Sex trafficking? You know who you guys know who Vince McMahon is, obviously, right?
No.
WWE.
WWE,
You know who Vince? You don't know who?
If I seen him, I'd be like,
bro, for real.
Red, let's go outside.
You're fired.
He's a Chinese
Dog.
No, dude.
Dog, that on
bro, yeah.
Bro, what sucks is like, even if you didn't watch WWE, it's like, I know it's scripted, bro, and whatnot, but at the same time, that shit's kind of tight.
That's why fools get pissed off, dude.
It's only scripted to an extent.
Those dudes, they put their bodies on the line.
Those dudes are really like
no.
Like
They're
as
about
far
it.
as who goes next and whatever.
Turn my headphones.
Well,
professional wrestlers are great.
It's just like if you were to go watch a play, dude, or like an opera or something, just an ongoing sitcom. An ongoing live sitcom.
The way I see it, dude, I remember the era that I was in, bro, is when John Cena and Triple H and Shawn Michaels, like DX was the Undertaker's been fucking there, bro.
Yeah,
but the era that I was in was John Cena was fucking literally.
He was the face of the company.
Exactly.
Yeah, he
was the face, bro. And I remember watching the triple threat match with him, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, and Shawn Michaels fucking kicks Triple H with his fucking signature right off the rip, and John Cena's like, oh,
this is how it's gonna go down.
Yeah. And it was just a fucking battle, bro, on fucking Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
not even a fucking pay-per-view, just fucking on TV.
That's
bro.
wicked. Yeah.
But then you think like my favorite fucking wrestler, bro, is fucking Jeff Hardy. Bro.
I was just
all day, bro.
Yeah.
Hardy Boys, baby,
bro. And he went. He's one of the best ones. Is so when they TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs, is like
when he jumps off the fucking ladder, bro.
It's a type of match that they do. And it was the Dudley Boys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian. Those were like the 3 tag teams. Because like wrestling, like back then, dude, a lot of younger guys, like a lot of smaller guys. Vince McMahon was really obsessed with he was obsessed with the Hulk Hogan size, like those steroided out big fucking guys. And when the WCW was in Monday Night Raw, they were going head to head from like 96 or 97 to like 2000, and then Vince ended up buying WCW.
Yep.
So they brought a lot of talent in. So a lot of talent there at that point, they only had a 3-hour show every Monday.
But then they went
with so many wrestlers.
Is that when they started the
SmackDown? That's the whole reason they did SmackDown, is because it's like you already had a lot of people that are vying for a spot on TV to feed their family.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole principle of what they do, is that's how they support their people. And so they had 3 hours. They had 3 hours a slot to be able to be right. When your name's called, you go up. You got to perform. So a lot of these younger guys are talking about doing crazy shit. So that's to be able like, all right, we need to make our mark type thing. So Jeff Hardy, Edge, all these guys, they did this TLC match, this ladder match. They're jumping off ladders, slamming
how
through
much
full
of that
tables.
how much of that do you think was actually like on paper? Like
that's what I was gonna say, is they walk through, like how they do matches is like, if me and you are wrestling that night or
that's
whatever,
the whole week though that they prep for it,
and you before, when we get to wherever we're performing, me and you would do a walkthrough. It'd be like main points of the match is like, we got 15 minutes or 20 minutes that we got to do. Main points of the match are how we're going to start, some bigger spots in the middle, and then the ending. Everything else is me and you. I say you're on a turnbuckle, and I go up to you and I'm like, hey, reverse this and then slam me. Go off the fucking rope or bounce off the rope and come close.
Have you heard the mic'd up moments and shit that they have about that,
dude,
bro?
It's so interesting, dude. That was like my first. That was like my first like thing that I like.
There
was obsessed with.
Fuck, I want to say I listened to The Rock. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast a few weeks ago, a few months ago, or whatever. And Joe Rogan was asking him about it, and he's like, dude. He's like, you had to be a different animal to fucking want to put your body on the line. Because, like, you got to think, bro. Think about, like, Undertaker throwing Mankind off a fucking Hell in a Cell, bro, into a table.
He thought he killed him.
Wild.
He thought he killed him,
bro. There was a video that showed his
tooth went through his lip.
Tooth went through his lip, bro, and he just had a hole right there. And he's all smiling and shit.
See, the thing is that people don't know about that is he legit, his homie Terry Funk, who's like ECW, like where they came from, hardcore matches and shit. He came up to him and is like, that's legit Terry Funk being like, bro, are you alive right now? Yeah. Like you see him walk up, and that's not scripted. Like that's legit. And there's a clip where you see, and I didn't know this until recently. there's a snip from the pay-per-view when the camera pans to Vince McMahon and he goes out there and he like runs his hand through his hair, dude. He's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, goddamn.
Do you think that was scripted part of it?
No, that's all real. Everything that happened after that for a solid 20 minutes is all.
No, I'm saying like him throwing off the Hell in the Cell.
That was them. Mick Foley was like, throw me off.
Fuck.
And he's
bro.
like,
Are
throw
you
me
sure?
off. Yeah, well, it was either before then or during. I don't think it was during that moment. I think they knew that he was going to do that or something like that. Anyway, but eventually that's when he tells him like, all right, yeah, now throw me off, and he's like, all right, dude, fucking. He says, get it, and he said he threw him off, and when he lands, he thought he killed him, and homeboy gets up, dude, he gets stretchered out, and he's going down the entranceway. He gets off the fucking stretcher. Go, he wants more. Jim Ross, OG, is like, oh, he wants to go back. And Undertaker is still up on the cell. He climbs right back up the cell, and he wanted to finish the match.
Didn't
basically.
he get fucking thrown through the middle?
That
of
wasn't
it?
supposed to happen.
Oh.
He goes, choke slams him on top of the cage. He said, picture
Completely
a chain
off
link.
script.
Oh yeah, dude.
Chain link fence. Think about a chain link fence just like barely propped through a nice little fucking cover. So it was like, they're like 350 pounds, dude, 370 pounds.
Together,
like
together.
Mick Foley's huge. That's what people don't understand. He choke slams him through the fucking cell. Boom, lands down, and he's like, fuck. and then Jim Ross, I didn't know this either until recently. You hear him in the commentary. He's like, well, somebody stop the damn match. That's legit. He's legit calling for it. What I was talking about with Jeff Hardy, one thing fucking wild about Jeff Hardy, bro. They're at Madison Square Garden and the fucking Dudley Boys who are badass.
You got to
too.
put on there too, bro. That's the crazy
Well,
part.
it's kind of one of those things where it's like you want to make an imprint. So these guys are like, we need to fucking do some real shit. So Bubba Ray Dudley, who's a bigger dude, like 6'3", 300-something pounds, he's laying on the table. And you know how you go to an arena and like for any type of game or something, and they always have a section where you got to walk through the middle to get up to another level. So it's like a concrete tunnel looking thing, you know? So there's a ledge that he's on, and Jeff Hardy legit goes up, climbs on the thing, and he does his little signature, like yelling and shit. He's literally like, yeah, fuck it. Then he just goes and jumps on him, dude. On the spot right there,
Doesn't he go through 2 sets of tables too, right?
Oh, dude, we could for real go back and watch those matches. Bro, it's just
wild, bro.
I did that 2-3 months ago, actually.
Do you remember, what's it called? Like, I think one of the most legendary things with it, though, like, with it being scripted and not scripted is Undertaker's, like, his WrestleMania record. Because nobody wanted to be the one to break it.
He wanted Brock Lesnar to do that, bro. That's respect.
But
dude.
Brock Lesnar didn't want to do it.
It was weird. That
was
legit politics, bro.
Wasn't it Roman Reigns that broke it or some shit, right?
Who broke Brock Lesnar?
Was it Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, WrestleMania in New Orleans.
What, he got like 21-0?
21-1.
Bro, it's crazy because he's just like, somebody, will you please just break this fucking
he told
record,
him, he
dude.
said he wanted it to be to somebody, because they had beef, bro. Brock Lesnar and Undertaker had beef for a long time. Like this weird little thing going on. And they eventually burned whatever the fuck. They were just really competitive. And then I think Vince came to Undertaker, went to Vince with the idea. Then Vince went to Brock Lesnar with it, and Brock Lesnar was like, "What the fuck?" Because that was prestigious, bro. Like the Undertaker, like how respected he is in the company is people answered to the Undertaker in the locker room. It's like if we were all wrestlers in the locker room and one of you guys had a problem with one of us or whatever, they held wrestlers court, and Undertaker was the judge. And it'd be like, hey,
that's badass.
He's
he's a bad motherfucker.
Well, and
bro.
Shawn Michaels, and there was a lot, like when you go on the road, bro, and they're on the road like 340 something days out of the year, dude. There's some fucking gnarly shit, bro. So you naturally click up with fools, dude, and you squad up with fools and you get tight with certain people, you know? There's a lot of drama going on, like Triple H. I don't know if you know Scott Hall. NWO Wolfpack. You guys seen NWO? Fucking
fuck. It's been a long time.
The T-shirt. It's the New World Order. So they're one of the guys that are in there. But they were all like they were called the Clique and shit, and they were like really tight. And Scott Hall and Kevin Nash ended up leaving to WCW. So Ted Turner was a billionaire, and he knew how much money was in wrestling. Smart motherfucker was like, all right, I'm going to invest in World Championship Wrestling. And they used to say, open up Papa fucking Ted's fucking checkbook and name a number and he'll write it. So Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, they eventually jumped ship to WCW. Well, they still had to wrestle the show before their contract was done, and it was a house show. It's a wrestling moment in history called the curtain call. You don't break. One of the things with wrestling is when you're on the outside of that curtain, you stick to the fucking storyline. If 1 week me and Sergio are wrestlers, me and him got beef. He hates me, I hate him. We've been wrestling, building a story, working on the storyline for weeks. We stick to that until we get behind the curtain. Then that behind the curtain is where you dap each other up. And you're like, all right, well, next time let's do this better, or next time throw me off this, whatever the fuck. Well, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, long story short, they did a cage match house show in New York. And this is before phones, so this is what makes it crazy. Some random fucking dude in the fucking rafters, fucking cheap seats, camcorder, records this match. There's a story about it, he talks about it. Randomly decided to bring in a camcorder. So the reason they were going to do this is because they didn't think anybody was going to know, because they didn't think Vince was going to know about it. Or something like that. I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, match finishes. It's Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. They're the bad guys. They're the heel. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, they were the guys that were over with the crowd. The crowd, you know. After the fight, you're supposed to go back to the curtain, end the show. People go home. These motherfuckers decide to dap each other up in the ring, hug each other, hold each other's hands up. They're walking around having a parade in the ring. They're fucking celebrating together because the crowd knew that Scott Hall, all those are all hardcore wrestling fans. So they knew that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were going to probably go to WCW. It was like a well-known thing in the circle, basically. The fuck. So they do this curtain call thing, and this fucking dude records it, bro. He has the only footage of it. Vince McMahon was fucking mad, bro. Like,
is it like on YouTube at all?
Yeah, bro. Curtain call. Yeah. The curtain call. Watch that shit. It's fucking.
They didn't even they didn't have no fucking
no. It was a house show. That's why they were gonna do it.
Okay.
It's because you know how if they come to Boise and they do it here. The reason they don't have the stage and stuff set up is because it's not going on TV.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It was fucking those wrestling's fucking tight when you understand you respect the art of it, and then they put effort into the storyline of it, dude.
Bro, those video games, like all the WWE.
Bro, I was just about to say that.
SmackDown versus Raw 2007.
Stop playing.
Oh my god!
Like, stop playing that. Like
the soundtrack to that.
There had to be like 90 or 95% of young men growing up in that era played that game.
And it would be tight because you don't even gotta like wrestling, bro.
Oh yeah,
no, that was the thing. Because dude, when I was a kid, like wrestling was cool, but it just wasn't really like my thing. So
they're
much,
saying it's coming back.
That video game,
they're for real saying
that video game was
numbers wise, it's coming back.
It was
the video game was.
I remember.
You're right.
I remember on
make
that.
your own guy and all that.
Yeah,
too.
you can make your own guy. You can make your own finisher on that, bro.
Yeah,
I remember one time I made a guy.
We need to get that old game for that PS2.
I'm with it.
We should.
I'm with it.
The storyline in the game,
because we could play against each other and shit.
Oh
too.
yeah, but what I was gonna say is I remember I made a guy, and the fucking finisher I made. He climbs up on the fucking turnbuckle, jumps off, does a backflip into a fucking DDT. Just some off the wall shit.
Something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's a video game, bro. It never makes sense. But then it's just it was just fucking funny.
Those games though, dude, are fucking fun. I don't care.
I think the last one I played, bro, was like fucking WWE 18 or some shit.
I haven't even played. The last one I played was like the first couple ones, like the old.
Oh, bro, ones. Me, Gavin, and Garrett, bro, we grew up on those games, bro. Oh my god,
they're so fun, man.
Dude.
All those old PS2 games like that were
2K
so
makes
good.
them.
Like I heard, y'all ever played Jack and Daxter before?
It's been a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been a long time.
Jack
on
and
PlayStation.
On PlayStation,
PS2 is the one that's the most nostalgia.
The best console I think ever made.
PSP for me, bro.
Nostalgia.
Hey, I can see that.
Hey,
I can
stop
see
playing
that.
because that's a good answer.
I can see that
Bro,
for sure.
He said stop playing.
I'll never.
Stop playing, boo.
I think we might have talked about it on
that's
one
a
of
good
them.
answer.
I don't even know why the fuck they stopped making that. That was way
ahead of its time, bro.
Way ahead of its time.
GameCube,
Bro,
GameCube
hey,
was
check this out.
GameCube was tight.
My little brother, I was hanging out with him the other night.
has a GameCube,
and he actually does.
You all live together and shit.
But no. I was in his room hanging out. I don't go in his room a lot.
Does it kind of smell?
Sitting on his bed. No,
not anymore.
No, he's. He keeps,
I'm just playing, dude.
I was like, I don't know what's
okay,
going on.
off topic. Okay, all right.
Don't yell.
I saw on the shelf this little baggie, and it looked familiar. So I just grabbed it.
Did some poking around.
It was my PS Vita. Remember I told you guys about on the
For Christmas. Yeah.
The original one. I
still
gave it
have
to
it?
him. I have it. It's in my room right now. He was like, bro, yeah, take it. You can have it back. And I was like,
stop.
Oh,
hell
shit.
yeah.
That's
So I
awesome.
got my original PS
What
Vita, bro.
what games
badass.
do you still have any games for it or
A
no?
couple of them. I don't remember their.
Can
like
you
Unit
find the
13.
game? Are those in
A
pawn
PS
shops?
Imagine, dude.
Are those in pawn shops or do you have to go somewhere
Dude,
like?
You got to probably be. on
I don't think
eBay
they're
at this
even
time.
at
I don't
pawn
even go to
shops,
pawn
dude.
shops.
I'm not
Does
gonna lie, bro.
pawn
Bro,
shops
that's
even
where I've
have
been
stuff at this
finding a
point?
lot of these games, bro.
I think they're so
Pawn
rare.
shops are such a
like,
rip-off
you know,
if
like
you're
if
trying
you
to sell
have
stuff.
one, you want to keep it. You
For
don't want to get rid of it.
selling stuff, but if you're trying to buy old games, bro, some of them
Some of them are expensive.
They don't
though.
even know the value of some.
What
of
are
these
the
games,
chances
bro.
that I could find like stuff for Rock Band?
That's
all
hard.
day.
Well, that's hard.
You
though.
can-
Every
Like
other
Guitar
pawn
Hero,
shop.
Maybe-
Guitar
everybody
Hero,
wants
the OG,
them.
yeah,
Yeah,
the OG
'cause
Guitar
they don't
Hero.
make
Maybe
that shit
the
anymore.
game would probably be cheap, but getting the guitar.
Yeah,
and
Well,
you
that's
gotta
why I
find
would
all
need the
that
guitar.
shit.
This way, you're about to have the guitar, the drum, and the mic all
No.
ready to go.
Dude, there was nights.
Dude,
I had that for PS2.
I used to have that on. I
Bro,
had it on
should
PS4.
we-
I had Rock Band 4,
bro.
bro. Band in a box.
Bro, should we
Shit was tight as
fucking
fuck.
should
Band
we
in
try
a
to get
box.
together and
Yeah,
fucking
it came with the drums,
Yeah,
mic,
yeah.
guitar.
Comes with drums, guitar,
I
mic.
bought an extra guitar so we could
Oh,
have
yeah.
guitar, bass, and drums
Hey,
playing
hey,
all at the
dude,
same
should
time.
we
we
try and
did
get
one
on
night,
that,
bro.
or what?
Badass, yeah.
Dude, one
Dude,
night
I
we
was
did
so- I
like
would play
3-4
expert, bro,
hours fucking
on
at
guitar.
Conde's house, dude.
Some
And
wild
Ricky
shit, dude.
Conde.
I
Hey.
never. I think I played hard. That's the
Fucking
most
got
I could do.
down.
Like
Bro, I was
hard
good
or
as fuck at that
whatever.
game.
Yeah.
Hey, should we try to get on some shit like that and fucking try to locate a whole set
Yeah.
and piece it together if we
Bro,
have to?
I will
and
turn
then we
my
could-
phone
That'd be
off. and we're
tight,
gonna
bro.
perform,
Make
dude.
We
it-
just
YouTube-
retired from making
we
real
could-
music and we just
Hey, we
fucking
could
play
make a
rock.
Go on
YouTube
tour.
video. The Golden Boys Guitar Hero, like Rock Band.
But if we
could-
start the
we could be a
game,
rock
we
band.
got to beat the game.
We
got
got
to beat
Seto
it.
singing.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
So he's got a good voice.
I wanna
You're gonna
play-
sing.
I call guitar, bro.
I wanna
call
play
Why
guitar.
don't we all
Okay.
rotate? Why don't
No,
we all
I-
rotate?
Yeah, we can all
I guess,
rotate.
I guess,
I'm with the
I guess.
drums.
Because I would like
No,
to
you're
throw down
not a
on some
drummer.
drums here and there, dude.
Bro, I'm mean
You don't
on
think
the
I could play the
guitar, bro.
drums?
Yeah.
bro?
Hey,
If I
okay,
tried.
so look-
Oh, shit.
Expert,
Wait, wait, okay.
expert all the way.
I was just gonna ask you that.
No, dude, fuck that. Not on Rock Band, bro.
Yeah, expert all the way.
Well,
No,
dude,
dude.
I
I'll
like
play
Rock
expert
Band
bass, too.
because Rock
I'll
Band.
play hard drums. I can't do
The
expert
keys were
drums.
smoother on Rock Band. On Guitar Hero, it was like.
Yeah, bro, there's videos. Hey, I've seen a video of a dude
Yeah,
fucking
Rock
playing
Band's
Guitar
better.
Hero, and he fucking like breaks his wrist, bro. Breaks his fingers fucking playing the game. He's playing on legendary, whatever. Is it expert? That's the highest.
Expert, yeah.
This fool's fucking shredding. He's like, my fucking hand, my hand. And then-
But not all expert songs are the
Nah,
same.
they're not all. Yeah, they're not all.
I know there's like
ripping.
one. I know there's like a handful that are like easy expert songs, right? Kinda.
No, I never got a
Yes.
song on expert, dude.
Bro, I
got to hard. I
have
got
you
to
ever-
hard.
So
That's
you've
it.
never full comboed a song?
Nope.
I've full comboed several songs. on
I was
expert-
really
on
young
expert.
though when I played. Like really young when I
But-
played that. But
Like the lower level songs, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing like the nightmare song on expert.
well,
I'm doing like the easier songs.
you guys know "Freebird" by Leonard Skinner? Have you heard the fucking guitar
Amazing
solos?
song, bro.
Dude, some guy did. There's expert of that song on there. I don't know if it's a mod or not, bro. It was like when it starts speeding up and he starts
So-
ripping.
That's the
Just
thing.
like,
That's the thing about
you're like,
this
oh my
is-
god.
If you want to play, like for example, I own all of Rock Band. I own a bunch of DLC for Rock Band 4.
Why are we
You
still?
still have
Why
the
are we doing a
DLCs
pod
though?
right
They
now?
don't make.
But you
they
still
don't
have
make
the
the controllers.
DLCs.
Yes, but they don't make the controllers.
Right, so you
So
would
you
need
can't
to-
get the controllers.
But you have the OG DLCs because
I
they
have
legit
no
stopped
Rock
making
Band
those.
4. Rock Band 4.
Oh,
they still
fuck,
still
dude.
release Rock Band 4 DLCs.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Guitar Hero.
No, I'm
dude.
talking about the most recent Rock Band.
Oh shit!
So,
I get
you
those
just can't
confused
get
all
the
time.
guitars, bro.
It's fucked.
So it's like,
Have
what
you been?
what
Have
are
you
gonna do?
looked for them?
Yeah, they're way overpriced.
It's like
you
what,
gotta
like
buy
$100
them like
bucks,
third party.
$200.
Dude,
or something?
doesn't?
Oh yeah, like
hold on,
200
hold on,
bucks.
hold on. I remember a long time ago when we partied at your house. Didn't you have a bunch of shit like that?
I did. I left it at Gavin's house when I moved, and who knows where the fuck it is now.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Those are artifacts too.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know?
I used to have the
Those are
band in a box
artifacts.
where I
For real, huh?
had 2 guitars, the drum set, and a microphone.
That's wicked. That's actually wicked, though.
Let's go. Let's cut it short.
Where are we
This is
going?
the end of the pod.
Where we don't have? Where are we gonna
I
I was
find
just
it?
kidding.
I'm like
In a
one of those
junkyard
guys. Let's
somewhere
go
at
to the,
this
let's
point?
go to the fucking Walmart, man.
Let's go
Like,
pick one up
dude,
from
Let's
Walmart,
go
dog.
pick one up from Best Buy. They probably got it. They got everything.
Nah, they don't have shit, bro.
They don't. No, they don't.
If
Well,
you,
when
like,
me and Kaiser were even
that
looking
shit's
for like,
ridiculously expensive at this point.
when me and Kaiser were
almost not
even
worth
looking
it,
for
you
Def
know?
Jam, bro. Like,
Bro.
me and this guy like literally got all nostalgic on Def Jam Fight for New York, you know. And we're like, oh fuck, we gotta find it or whatever. And this guy at first, I think he was like, "Oh yeah, let's just go get it." I'm like, "Nah, dude, you
can't just go get this game.
go get this game. Like
It's just like NCAA.
it's like if you bought this game brand new, it's probably like $200
This
bucks.
is where
It'll cost you like $200.
You should have known me at this point or talked to me at this point if we knew each other.
Mhm.
Because I could have got you an emulator going in a second.
An emulator.
Yeah.
Dog,
Oh,
you
no,
know how
buddy.
much we spent on Fight for New York? On a
$100
PS2 game, we spent
$100.
$90.
I
Yeah.
can go download and play that game right now on my Steam Deck.
Really?
Oh, must be nice.
You
Bro,
guys should
this-
have talked
this-
to me.
this
You guys
guy-
should have talked to me. That's what I'm saying.
This guy
Okay,
really
so
won't
here's
even
my
play
thing
me
about
no more,
emulators,
dude.
because technically, emulators you have to get ROMs, and unless you legally obtain the ROMs, you have to get them off websites that are not necessarily legal, right?
I was
But
just gonna say,
here's the
is
thing.
it like a
For me, I have a moral code about it. Okay, I would not emulate a game like the new Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Because that's just
Because
brand new.
I can go buy that game, and Nintendo will profit from that game. Okay. But for example, I recently played all the way through Star Fox Adventures on GameCube. I cannot go buy that game, and the creators of that game profit. It's a third party, and you're going to overpay for it at some point. So some dude in his basement is going to make $50 off you for wanting to play a game. So it's like at that point, nobody who made
Yeah,
the
fuck
game's
that.
profiting. So I'm
You know,
going to go fucking download it offline.
I like
and
your
play it.
code for it.
that's honestly like a really good way to look at that type of shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Man of the people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
like
ever?
if you know what, you put the hard work into it. I
Well,
respect that. If
morals
you're making
like
money
that-
from this, I will buy it.
I didn't know you were
But
fucking Robin
If
Hood.
Yeah.
if you're like, dude, if you're long out of the picture of that shit, bro, I'm not paying some motherfucker who
So,
happens
right.
to have this.
Well,
game.
morals like that is what keeps gaming alive in general. Like
Right.
that's like people that think that way. That's keeps it going.
Dude, I just seen a thing recently about like
well, that and it's very illegal
like a
to
life.
upload and distribute those ROMs.
Wouldn't you have to do that on like the fucking dark web or some shit? I mean, at that point, right?
No.
You're like, it's all, hey, it's in my Twitter bio.
Yeah, I could literally give you a website and you could get any emulator, Xbox 360 and earlier, like all the way back to the first ever gaming, like Atari, Genesis, the originals.
So, all right, Ryan, here's a question for you. Actually, for all of you guys.
Okay, what's up?
When you guys were growing up, obviously there's two of them. Did you either grow up on Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon?
Both.
Neither.
Both?
Neither.
You didn't play
Yu-Gi-Oh.
neither?
Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh is so nasty, bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
So nasty.
I never.
I don't know shit about Pokemon. to be honest.
I
really
know
don't.
I know a lot about Pokemon. I know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, but what separated from me is what's tight is the designs of Yu-Gi-Oh is way cleaner to me.
Hey, hold on a second.
For real.
I like how he said, because it's obviously one or the other. You said both. His first two answers were both and neither.
Well,
It's like it has to be one or the other.
50% of the
both,
group was
neither.
like, yeah,
Well,
he was totally off
what?
on that.
because you didn't play either. He grew up on both. I grew up on Pokemon. He grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's kind of like we all had different answers.
You know what I'm about to say right now?
Mind
You know
blows
what I
up.
got? Do you know what I have?
I could guess.
Guess.
Go ahead, say it. Say it, and I'll tell you if I'm right or not.
I think I don't know, bro.
really?
I just those are games that are timeless right there, though, man. Like they're remaking all these games, but
You want to talk about money though? Like you said, you have one of the games, one of the OG games. There's fools that have
well,
the
me
whole
and
collection.
Red have it. I don't personally. Have
No,
it.
no, no. Are you talking about Pokemon?
I have Fire Red, bro.
Dude, that's like those.
I got that.
Those games, bro. Do you guys remember like during COVID when people were bored and they fucking amped up the trading card? Fucking,
Yep.
bro. They basically ruined it. Like morals with that is like, dude, people were buying that just to make money off of it. People weren't buying it to collect it.
Or people buying
there's a
fucking
code.
people buying PlayStation 5s when they go on sale just to resell
Yeah,
them
see
after
that?
it's
Like,
sold
that's
out.
fucked up.
It ruins it for everybody, dude.
Nah,
like
for real, my first PS5 I got, my little brother actually has it now. But it came from Dalton, and Dalton paid like $750 for it.
dude.
And it's like, dude, that's fucked.
See, at that time, bro, I wasn't even when they came out, bro. Like I was still rocking my Xbox One, and at that point, I was like, dude, I'm not overpaying for any fucking console.
I waited for a while. and I ended up
Exactly.
getting one, yeah.
I'll wait, but then it got to the point where my Xbox wouldn't read any games. Like even games that were on my Xbox, it'd be like, no, sorry, fuck you.
Dude, Trell had the first Xbox One that came out, the first model that came out. He rode that
Until he got his ex.
all the way through, bro.
But I remember we'd be
And
getting
it
on
barely started. It barely started kind of fucking up, like it literally lived.
How
its
often
life.
did he clean it, bro?
All the time. Bro.
Yeah,
He's
that's why.
always on top of that. He literally all the way through, dude. Literally till the end, and then
Bro, I remember
Got it going.
I remember we were getting on GTA and like we're in there playing and this was like, yeah, I'm still loading up, dude.
yeah, dude, the load times now are nice, dude.
Well, on that
Nice.
new console, bro.
It's nice, bro.
Fucking
We got to get a good grind session on that soon,
Bro, I'm
Real
trying.
shit.
I'm trying to get. I want a new Xbox so bad,
bro. The
man.
moment you get that,
I really want one so
You
bad.
have to
you-
hop on
you're getting
fucking
GTA
with us, bro.
dude. We are
Oh,
getting.
GTA 6?
No,
Oh
GTA
no,
5,
we'll get
bro.
you. We'll get you on. It's
You
not.
can-
No, well, it's not. Sorry,
It might be until
it's,
GTA 6 comes out.
It's
Get my
called.
Xbox.
Sorry, guys. It's called GTA Online.
Yeah.
That's what it's.
No, you know what I'm on? I'm on that Red Dead 2 online.
Bro, hey,
Dude,
no,
see,
motherfucker.
people are
Hey,
confusing you.
hey,
dude.
I'm
I've
being
been
so
told
honest.
that they stopped. They stopped.
they stopped doing
cannot-
production for it, bro.
Why?
I cannot. I'm telling you, bro. Like this guy, me and him used to roll around.
Bro, so
that's
look,
when
so
I first
look,
started
so
chilling with
look,
you
bro,
fools.
look,
You guys
You're
got
a
down.
fucking
me and
cowboy or
me
what?
and
Bro.
Red, hey,
bro,
hey,
and to ask
we
this
ran
fool,
the desert.
ask this
dog.
fool how good that I
Bro,
was when I
him and
invited
his
him to the
cousin.
game.
Look, I'd get on the game, bro. Me, him, Renee, Kyle,
I'm
and
smoking
fucking
people.
Are the
Gab-
ranks similar to GTA? Like how you
Kinda,
rank?
yeah.
they are.
What level are you?
120.
If you're,
Bro,
if
this
you're
fool,
in, if you're
hey,
in there, yeah, you
I'd
put
see
the
this
hours
fool
in, bro.
online, bro, and it would be fucking Red Dead 2 online. I'd text him like, "Nah, I'm playing Red Dead. I'm cool."
Yeah.
But it was like, bro, we would run around that game. My favorite thing to do on there was being moonshiner.
How many people you get in the lobby on that?
Like
30?
Yeah, something
Same
like
thing?
that. No,
Man,
I think probably like 20.
No, like you get a lot. That map is
Bro,
so
Do
big.
you
There
ever
was-
get on that game and get
it's-
in fights with
Oh,
random
bro,
fools?
so look,
like how
dog,
you
let
go
me
on GTA?
let me tell you this,
Is
bro.
that the same? You do the same
There
Bro,
things?
was,
there's
was
literally-
5 of us, right?
There's like a club. Just real quick, sorry. There's a club on there. Like if you go to like a certain thing through Xbox, where it's like literally a Red Dead 2 fight club, where motherfuckers like online they show up in this lobby
Yo.
and they just duke it out, or they do knife fights and shit. Dude,
What did
Red
you-
Dead 2 online is low key dope, and it sucks that it has to like not necessarily die because people, bro, I would play that game.
I just
That's
don't
one of
get
the best games
logic.
ever
Yeah,
made,
I don't,
I think.
I don't understand the logic of
I
why they
was
would stop
never
doing that.
'Cause-
You
to
know,
Red Dead
Because
Redemption.
I think they're what?
GTA. They're trying to turn
6.
focus
It's
to
too
GTA
slow
6.
paced.
What?
Well,
what?
Red Dead Redemption?
Oh, like this? You're
It's
talking about
because
like
you're
the story?
fucking used to
Bro.
driving around in cars, bro. You gotta ride around on your fucking
Nah, see, I
horse,
was not
bro.
really into GTA either.
Whatever.
Yo,
dude.
I'm just saying, like it's
I've
respectable.
never finished a story mode GTA game.
Respectable.
For real?
You never finished GTA
Settle.
5 story?
Never finished.
I'm telling you right now.
Started it
It's
several
good.
times, and I ended up. This is my problem
I'm
with open world
I'm telling
games.
you.
I need more direction in my life, and they just let me do what I want, and I fuck around for 100 hours and don't make any progress in the story.
Dude, I legit
And
just
then
get
I stopped
online on
playing the
there and
game.
just do dumb shit. Like, I'm
But that's what like Red Dead 2. That's what's cool about Red Dead 2, bro. Because like GTA, it's like you get certain advantages. Like you get like motherfuckers are flying over you on a motorcycle,
some bullshit,
dropping
bro.
bombs
Oh
on
no,
you
but
and shit.
it's fun when
But-
people get in a jet and you
So
take
it's like-
them out.
but in
So
Red
it's like,
Dead
but
2,
it's
all you
fun
got
when
is a
you
sniper.
have it.
I don't jet grief on that
But
game.
all
I
you
hate
have
that.
it,
I
all
hate
It's
that
like
shit.
all
it's fun
anybody
when you
has
have
in Red
the
Dead 2 is
motorcycle that
literally
can kill
your
anybody.
your longest
It is.
range
It
weapon
is
is
fun.
a
Fuck
you,
sniper.
son.
It is
You're
fun
the
when you
person
have the
I hate.
oppressor.
I'm done talking about it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm good.
No,
No,
you're
I'm
good. No, go ahead.
No,
What you're
I'm
saying.
good.
I had to back myself up. I'm
No, it's
not.
cool.
I'm not an oppressor griefer.
No, but for
Oh,
real,
sorry,
but for
sorry.
real, on like Red Dead 2, the longest range weapon you have is like a sniper. Like there's no flying around.
It's not
there's
even
no
that
cars.
far of range,
Like
bro.
you literally have a fucking horse.
Can you get a fast ass horse though?
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's
It's
bro,
tight.
cost,
That's tight.
hey, it costs this though, boy.
a lot, and it's hard. It's really hard to like earn money in
Well,
the
that
currency's
game. That's
like old.
it's
Well,
all
the
back
fucked
in
currency
up.
time.
to get
The way that they
currency
do
to
it's
get
kinda
is
fucked
you
up.
want to get gold bars, but they come at such a slow pace,
Yeah.
bro.
Can you have businesses? Like, can you do?
Yeah.
Moonshining, you can be a bounty hunter.
You
can
could be a tradesman.
trader.
You were a
can be
bounty hunter, huh?
I
Well,
do
we bought all of
everything.
them.
So when he says you're a bounty hunter, do people? Is there bounties on other players? Or
No,
Yeah,
just no.
If if you get a certain level of bounty hunter, like if you get all the ranks up, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
guys are fucking around, like guys are going around killing everybody. It's like a justice system.
That's tight.
And it'll pop up. It's like, oh, this player has this high of a bounty. He's near you. Do you want to go try to fuck him up?
That's
But-
And you can
sick.
accept it or not.
But
It's like,
what
yeah,
was
fuck
tight,
yeah.
bro,
Oh yeah,
is-
I'm gonna go.
I
You're
think-
all picking up the grass.
Yeah.
I think Red had it, bro. But he had like a.
I used to play a game on mushrooms, bro, on like a high def TV and be like, Oh my god!
I think
Get
he
sunburned
had
by the TV.
Crazy, yeah.
He had a bounty wagon, bro, that we'd fucking go do bounties with, and we'd throw all of them into the fucking bounty.
That's tight.
And it was just like there was a legend, because there's the regular bounties you just make a little bit of money off, but then you can do the legendary bounties. And there was one with like 7 fucking people, bro. And we would he'd get his wagon, and then he'd call his horse, and then we'd all carry one person on our horse, and then throw everybody else in the fucking wagon.
In the wagon.
Bro, when I'm telling you this,
Did you have a squad? Did you guys have your
Gold
clan?
Mines.
Gold Mines posse, bro?
For real?
For real,
Bro, and you can
bro.
run 7 deep on that shit.
You're on a wanted poster?
And we used to have Gavin too, bro. So there's times though.
Shit,
but,
you guys were squatted
But there's
up.
also times, bro. Like if you're just playing by yourself, bro, then you see like 7 red dots on your
and
map.
you're fucked.
That's how it is in GTA sometimes too.
Like
get
sometimes you just
squatted
gotta
up on.
run. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you don't have any
even when
choice.
you run, bro, they're gonna find you. They're gonna catch you on.
They
that
come to
game.
different towns, bro. Because one of the last beefs we had, because you get in real life beefs with different posses on Red Dead Online.
That's
like
tight.
we were playing for like a couple hours, bro, or like they were playing for a little bit, and then they called me like, "Dude, these guys are fucking with us, man. We need you to load in." I was, you know,
Do you go to the closet,
load my
put boots
fucking
on real
guns
quick?
up. Yeah, put my hat on. I loaded in the game, dude, and just like come in and fucking blindside these fuckers. Whoa.
Your
That shit was
revolver's
so
like this
fun.
long, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was so fun.
Dude, I legitimately though I fuck people up on Red Dead Online.
That's
It's
tight.
not even like a lot of people. Like people, every
you
once in a
get-
while, I'll catch somebody that's good like that.
Yeah.
But I'd be fucking people up.
If you get next gen, dude, I'm down to hop in that bitch. I need
We
new
could probably
games.
do it right now. He had a next gen, and I just had the one.
it's it's an Xbox One game, so you could download it,
Whoa,
bro.
but see, I would have to play the older version.
There's no new version for it. It's an Xbox
real?
One game.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Just download it.
Okay,
Bro.
okay.
It's
Hey,
fun,
so-
bro. And if
so
you
let's,
ever get bored and do the story, it's one of the best stories.
I got stuck on a spot, bro, and it just won't let me pass it on the story. It like wigged out for me for real.
Fuck.
Bro, so fucking they gave us these iPads, bro. Swear to God, dude. You guys know I've been playing RuneScape, right? I looked at my time played on it, bro. I started this new account in October, like halfway through October. I've almost got 300 hours on that.
Holy shit. Well, no, dude, this one day, bro, during the playoffs 2 weeks ago, bro, we started playing at like 11,
Bro, you
dude,
could
and
have
we got
learned a
off.
new language. You
That's
coulda-
what I'm saying, bro. What?
You could have made some serious
300
life
hours?
changes in 300
What do you
hours.
mean I have been?
No, you were on,
yeah, on
you
the
were on
side.
Discord, you were playing Madden, and then you were playing RuneScape. I was
And
like, damn, you're
watching the
playing,
game.
Yeah, I was like, you're playing RuneScape? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm just cutting trees. What? Gold mines. Mother rubber band, man.
Welcome back to the Golden Boys podcast. It's Yanni K, Seto Montana,
Whoa, what's up?
Golden Riot,
You're
Red Summers.
What's up?
How the fuck is everybody doing?
Doing good, man.
Better now after that
Pretty
intro.
Yeah.
Shit.
there, but
I was there when we made that beat, fool.
No, I was trying to tell you.
I was
One of
Kaiser University.
one of your sounds there was a little heavy on the right side
Okay.
and a little light on the left. Like you
Well,
had it.
so the way
Did you do that on purpose?
when you're so I learned this from Schlag.
It makes my head hurt when I hear that in songs. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
It
to
gets-
get
it
the
fucks with
most
me. I hate it. I
to get
always
the
am
most
like,
out of
"Ugh."
speakers to make everything sound full, you have to pan shit to different sides.
Okay,
So like I'll do the melody. So I switch it up all the time, but like
but what do you say for people who wear one AirPod? They only
You're
can hear
SOL.
part of the song.
well you'll
Yeah.
still hear it. It's just panned over to one side more than it is to the
I
other
could
side.
show you a song where this happens. Have you ever heard "Rise Against Savior"?
Mm-mm.
If you listen with your one earbud, you hear a different thing than if you listen with the other earbud.
Oh shit.
Odd Future has
Like
some
it's
shit
like,
like that
one
too.
of them you hear his voice, and the other one you hear all the music.
Yeah.
Me and
Tyler the Creator has a song where it's literally just like going boom, and it's like bouncing, like his lyrics and the whole beat is
I
bouncing.
don't
back
wanna
and
make
forth
some
and
shit
shit.
Bro, I
like
can't
I
that,
like.
bro.
I
wanna
kind of like it. That's like a switch up to me. If I like, I'm wondering if one of my headphones is fucking up or
And then it
something,
goes
and
back.
whoa, you know.
Well, so
Throws you for a
there was
whirl.
one song that me and
The problem is you have to have both. Sorry,
You're
You
good.
have to have
You're
both headphones
really,
in
you're
for that.
really passionate about this.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I
Like,
wear
look,
one headphone
for the
90%
viewers
of
right
the
now,
time. I wear
Riot
one
is so
headphone
serious.
90% of the time.
He's
So
turning as red as
I
me about
can't
this
have
topic
one
right now.
earbud in and then it pans back and forth. It's like, bro, why? Like, fuck this song. I'm not listening to this bullshit.
You might-
Like, I have one earbud in.
Why-
I'm at work right
Why
now.
do
So-
you only have one earbud?
Because
in?
I'm at work. I have to be able to hear my surroundings.
No.
Hey.
You don't
What?
want to. You don't want to be able to know about your surroundings.
Not me.
Come on, bro. You got to pay attention to what's around you.
Not me, man.
What if I am over here spraying pesticides and there's a child in the way and I'm about to spray him?
That kid shouldn't have been outside. His
Again, I
parents
could
should
have
have
heard it if I only had one earbud.
Well,
in.
his parents should have been fucking paying closer attention to
No,
him.
I agree, but under the circumstance that they weren't.
You know, like you're actually turning me to your side though. You know what? Fuck you, guys.
Yeah.
All right, fucking
Equal audio
I
in
learned
both
that
headphones.
from no, bro. Because then everything's just right.
I'm glad
in
I
the,
persuaded you.
everything is just right in the middle, though. You gotta have the whole fucking like the whole speaker being used. Like when Sergio came over fucking last Saturday, bro. He recorded 3 songs and we did 3 layers on everything we did for him, right? And the first layer, I put everything right in the middle. And then the next 2 layers, it was different way that we did it. But I panned one all the way to the right and then one all the way to the left. So it filled the whole speaker coming out. But I turned it down so it wasn't overpowering his first layer, but enough to where it still filled everything in.
I understand that, and I feel like it works well with speakers. But headphones are a different story.
Well,
Because you can specifically hear in one side or the other. You know what I'm saying?
you're right. But I learned this at Schlage University, okay?
I'm just saying.
I'm
okay,
just saying.
hear me out.
Slog you?
Hear me out.
Sloggy
what
you.
What if
Really?
we compromise and we met in the middle? Just an idea. You could try.
So
Some
pan it
feedback.
down a little bit less.
And maybe a little bit less. You
Okay,
know?
I got you.
Just to give it a try, because I'm a big I don't really listen unless I'm using headphones. So,
Okay.
and I normally
I've kind of been on that. I've kind of been on that same kick lately, bro. Like since I got these like new little beats I got. Every
Those are
single
nice,
every
bro.
single time I listen to music, bro, I just like sometimes I'll be at this guy's house and I'll be like watching like a show with them or just like on my phone, just scrolling or whatever, and I'll just have one in
Right.
all the time. Like I just am always listening to something
Yeah.
on them. Like I don't like ever since
Well,
I
my
got
shit's
them, I
normally
just
at
don't
work.
I don't play music off my phone anymore. It's like quiet anyways, but I'm just like blast my earbuds.
Bro,
so-
one of the
Yeah.
one of the episodes that we dropped or whatever, this fool was over on the weekend, and he's like, "You want to listen to this?"
Oh, yeah, me and him
We
were
literally
both
sat there
listening
and
to it.
listened to the pod, bro, and I was just like, "Dude, fucking." Like those beats, bro, are nice, bro.
Those are nice, bro. Like, cause what's cool with them is, you can turn them into like transparency mode or like either like
Yeah.
noise cancel, like total noise canceling, or transparency mode. And then it's like I could still hear the song like and it's still banging, but I could literally still hear like all of you.
Bro, have you
basically.
seen my new beats? Have I
You-
showed them
are
to
they
you?
over the over the head beats,
Beats
like actual
Studio
headphone?
Pro?
No.
Are they like headphones like this?
Show me after. Show
But
me
they're
after this.
wireless.
Oh, let me
dude, my-
cop those, bro.
No, I got them for Christmas.
My
Fair
my
enough,
homegirl
bro.
had a pair of those. My homegirl had a pair of those, and they're like brown with like a gold liner or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine are just black on black, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Clean, but I had them when I was traveling in the airport, bro.
Bro, Beats, honestly,
So
like,
nice,
Be-
bro. You
like,
just
I
put
see-
them on, and it's like, dude, if you would have told me 10 years ago, as a teenager using earbuds all the time,
Yeah.
that you're gonna be able to have wireless, like you just put them on and it's connected to your phone, I'd be like, nah, bro, you're.
That's
full
how I
of
feel
shit.
with AirPods, bro.
Oh, dude,
Look,
wireless earbuds,
Bro,
like,
so
nah,
look,
bro,
so
that's
look,
never gonna
so look.
happen.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I do it every day.
so when I was
I
telling
don't go
you,
anywhere without mine. I
Yeah.
swear
Right,
to God.
exactly.
whenever,
yeah.
so whenever I was telling you I like those beats, bro, like
Mm-hmm. Dude,
I've-
mine are cool too. Mine are like transparent.
They're tight,
It's like the
dude.
case is transparent on them
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
But
kind of.
I've had other headphones other than AirPods, bro, and the quality just does not match it, bro.
Right.
The only one that's gotten close is his headphones that he
Beats,
has.
yeah.
But I still prefer the AirPods.
You
bro.
don't know, there's
And
a
I've
lot
met,
of.
I meet
look,
people like that too.
I
yeah.
might ruin a potential sponsor in the future here, but I will say it right now: Raycons suck. Don't let anybody tell you to buy some Raycons, bro. That's some bullshit. Spend the money. Don't be cheap. Go buy some AirPods. Fuck Raycons, bro.
Bro, I
Like,
literally,
I mean, look, if you have $50 to spend on earbuds, do your thing.
Dude, I had some.
All I'm saying is $50, you're getting $50 worth of earbuds.
Yep.
There's a reason that your AirPods or
You're
your
paying-
Beats
yeah,
are
you're-
more
you're getting what
expensive.
you pay
$150 at
for.
least,
Exactly. You're getting what you pay for. So
Yep.
if you want the right, like if that's your budget, they're all
You know
right.
what sucks, bro?
But if
is-
you're comparing them to like your AirPods, there's no shot, bro.
yeah,
I used to have some like Samsung ones, and they're like a little fatter or whatever, you know, like a little beefier. But I had some of those that I bought for like $30, man, and they were wicked. They were wicked good,
yeah.
and they're like Samsung ones.
Dude, I had before I switched to iPhone, I had the Samsung, like the earbuds and everything.
Do you
bro.
know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about then, like the Samsung earbuds and shit,
They were $30.
or maybe not $30,
Mine
but
were
they're.
$300. I had
Oh
Galaxy.
really? Oh
Buds
maybe.
2
Yeah, we're not
Pro.
talking about the same thing. We
No,
are not
no.
talking about the same
No.
thing, then.
this fool was rocking his Samsung buds for so long, bro, and I was like, bro, just get some AirPods.
I literally
I
have a
promise
video
you.
on my phone, bro. They kept disconnecting, and then one of them stopped working, and then the other one stopped working. I literally have a video on my phone of me pulling out my left earbud because the right one had broke. The left earbud, $300 earbuds. I pulled out the left one. I chucked it on the ground, and I turned the camera around, and I took the case and threw it in the garbage can.
Really?
I was literally at work at a customer's house, and I threw $300 earbuds away. They just stopped working. I was like, "Fuck this
Yeah,
bullshit."
I'm not even.
Which AirPods do you have?
I have the
The two-
newest gen,
the third
just
gen?
regular AirPods. Yeah,
Third gen, then.
Yeah.
They're nice, bro. What sucks, bro, is not this year, but last year, me and Renee bought each other AirPods. And what sucks is when I started this fucking job doing sheet metal, bro.
Yeah.
I was in a loud room and my right one blew out. But I
yeah.
still had my
'Cause you
Gen.
turn it up, right? Yeah.
And it was just up for so long or whatever. But I still had my Gen 1s. So I take those with me and my Gen 3s.
That's where those Beats or even AirPod Pros would come in handy because they have that rubber tip, so it more isolates the sound into your ear instead of
Well,
letting in other
there
sounds.
was-
I'm telling you, if I put mine on, like those Beats, if I put both of them in, and I'm just like, maybe not, I'm not all the way up, you know, but I'm like a couple notches up from
Right.
halfway. I can't hear jack
Have you ever
shit.
used AirPods? Have you ever put them in your
I
ears?
used to have a pair of AirPods. Yeah, I don't mind AirPods.
Yeah, they're all right. They don't fit tight in your ear, which is something
I
I,
like
had
the
to
Beat.
get used to.
The Beat ones, bro. It's just like
Because it has
to
the
me-
rubber tip on it.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
The
It's just
silicone?
snug. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
snug
so
in there.
it like
Don't hurt
so
your
it
ear.
blocks everything else, whereas the AirPods allow
Certain
other
amount
sound
of
to
sound
come through.
in. Yeah. No, I'm a big advocate for the Beats, man. Like, hey, Dr. Dre, if you want to, if you ever want to sponsor us, man, or send me some free shit.
I have some Beats, bro. Beats Studio Pros.
That's badass. Yeah.
Fuck, the ones we use for the studio are Beats Pros. I think they're
Yeah.
Beats Pros. I don't know. They're
I think mine
they're
are
studio
Studio
headphones.
Pro
Yeah.
3, the newest one.
yeah.
Yeah, they're nice as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What you were saying with the transparency mode, bro, I was in the airport and I just had that shit in transparency mode.
But you
Bro,
can still
I use
hear.
them-
You can still
I
like.
use them when I
You're rocking out, but you could like hear if somebody was like calling your name or something. You'd probably be like, you know, turn
right.
around.
No,
like, you'd
like
see 'em.
it you can hear sound, but it sounds like you don't have headphones on.
Yeah.
Like it literally sounds like you can hear everything.
Like it sounds like how we're
I use
talking
them
right
when
now,
I
but then
edit,
there's
bro.
just like
So sometimes I edit on my computer here, but sometimes I'll just take this laptop and edit in Mountain Home, and I'll literally connect those Beats via Bluetooth to this computer and turn on transparency mode, so I can hear everything around me, and I'm editing, bro.
while you're editing the whole pod
Yeah.
and shit. That's tight. I like that mode a lot. That's something I never knew I fucking needed in
Right.
my life. And now it's just, yeah, dude, I rock with that
So
all the time.
AirPods, get this. The thing that sucks about AirPods is you don't get that transparency mode unless you have the Pros. So my AirPods do not have the transparency mode.
Oh, because you have just the base model of those or
Right.
something? Right.
So I have like the $150 version, not the $300 version or $250, whatever the fuck it is.
Bro, because I was looking at those last year when I was trying to get different ones, because I used to have some black Beats, but the earbuds, you know, it's like the first generation of those or whatever.
Right.
And
With
those
wires or no wires?
no wires. It was
Bro.
just the AirPods or the wireless ones, you know, but they're still Beats. And I love those fucking headphones, man. I carried those with me everywhere. And before I went to jail, I was cleaning out my car. I thought they were in my car, and I just couldn't find them. They were just up in the wind, dude. And it was like the biggest hit. Like not even losing my car. I was like, fuck,
Bro,
dude, my headphones
My
are
favorite
gone.
earbuds I've ever had in my life, Beats Tour 2. As far as earbuds go, bro, they were wired. And they had that flat wire on them, bro. Look.
Oh, that's like you're talking back in like
I had, look.
middle school.
I just got my job at
Yeah.
Arby's, bro. 16
middle school,
years
high
old.
school or something. Yeah.
And one of my first paychecks, I went and bought those. and that shit was amazing.
I remember
bro.
seeing motherfuckers with those and getting all jealous and shit. I'm like, fuck those.
Bro,
guys.
Do they
like
still make
I
Beats
started.
Pill? Do they make Beats Pill? Do you
like
guys remember those?
Like the
I
travel.
don't think they call them that anymore.
but do you guys remember when those first came out? Those
Yeah,
little
oh,
small
yeah.
guys? Dude,
They
I used
might
to
call-
want those
I don't
so
know.
much,
I
dude.
haven't even heard
Nah,
of
It
dude,
it.
blew
I-
my
Good
mind
I
how
thought I
loud
was
those
cooler
were.
than
Question.
that because I had the earbuds, bro. I was like, fuck the pill.
That
bro.
that for
I had
real
the
at one
earbuds.
time was like a fucking status symbol.
Oh,
I
yeah, dude.
I remember motherfuckers walking around like that, and like I got my skull candies on, and I'm like, motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Bro,
it's still
you know what,
hard.
though?
Skull candy.
I'll be like,
My
I bet this guy couldn't
Doberman-
beat
Today's
me.
sponsor
My
is-
Doberman chewed them up, and I had to get skull candies.
Hey man, and I'm not even hey skull candy. I'm not dissing on skull.
No,
candy.
skull candies are fire.
Obvious.
skull
Do
candy.
they still make headphones?
Hell
Bro,
yeah! I just
they
I just bought my
actually-
sister
you
some
can
last year
go
for Christmas.
That's
Spend
tight.
like $25
She's like 12 though. She don't need
and
no
get
fancy,
a pair
bro.
of wireless earbuds from Skull Candy.
I like
for like
I like-
25
I like
bucks.
skull candy, dude.
I would try them out, dude. Skull Candy was always there, and it's like, bro, you can get the $10 Skull Candies. Bro,
Have
you
you
get
ever- you
the
guys ever
$20
tried
Skull
Bose?
Candies. Those are like, you're
Those
like,
kinda
bro, what are we
smack.
doing right now,
Those
bro?
kind of dude. I had
No, for real, bro.
I had
the
some
base,
of the
the base and skull
Bro,
candies.
I
is
had
Not,
some of
underrated.
those
don't
with
even fuck
Ross
around. You're
colors
talking
on
about the $30 Skull Candy.
Bro, I remember like always growing up, bro. I had skull candies all the time. Like I'm not dissing on skull candies.
Oh, me too. I used to have a white pair, dude. So
Yeah,
clean,
bro. I
Oh.
had some that were like Rasta or whatever. They had like Rasta colors on them, and they were like my pride and joy, bro. I just carried with
Hey,
them everywhere.
Rastafari.
Yeah, and I just liked them so much. But
Hey,
then
some breaking news.
Oh, shit.
Luka Doncic scores 73 points versus the Hawks.
What?
he didn't score 74.
Oh, here we go.
Dude.
Go out there and score
I don't know
73.
what you're talking
Dude, I could
All
go.
I'm saying,
I'm going score.
bro,
I'm
look,
putting
look,
74.
look. All I'm saying right now is, I don't mean to switch the subject completely, bro, but fucking, who was it? Somebody just scored 70
Somebody,
the other
dude,
day.
Joel
Who just-
Embiid.
Joel
Joel,
Embiid.
so Joel
Oh, it
Embiid
was
just
a
scored
big
70.
70, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
They asked KD in their press conference, like, "Hey, did you know that?"
He said 70.
Yeah, he's like,
70?
"What?"
Yeah.
And it's just, bro, nobody. It's an offensive league, but having one person score that much is
Dame
it's,
did it.
It's crazy.
that shows love. That shows love to what I
The
always look at that
teammates,
the
bro.
teammates. is,
Damian Lillard did
okay,
that shit, too.
this fool is on right
well,
now.
so you got to
Like,
think about it.
get him the ball.
You got to think about it too. Is Luka's always trying to pass the
He's
ball?
ball. Well,
though, too.
he can also be ball dominant. Very solid.
Nathan, what's up,
What
man?
up, Nathan?
But
How you doing, bro?
going back to this, bro, I think
bad.
I was just so quiet there for a little bit because I wrote a fucking verse and it's hard.
so.
Just wrote a verse.
Yeah,
mid-pod?
that just now on the pod.
You should call it the pod verse.
It's that beat that fucking just played, bro.
You just wrote one of that? How did you? What are you talking about? You did not just write
So
a verse.
when it comes to
You sent a long text to your girl.
I'm like, anyway. No. Like,
bro,
today's sponsor, Skull Candy.
I think,
If they sponsored us, I'd be like, that's fucking sick.
Oh, of
I would still
course.
be like, that's so
but
cool.
I think, bro, like scoring that many points, bro, like you're hot, like you're getting hot, and your teammates know that you're on fire that night.
to be a walking bucket like that, man.
Luca is a
oh,
walking fucking bucket.
Or he's one of the best players I think in the
right
whole league.
now, yeah.
It's those
Yeah.
foreign
He-
guys, man.
it-
I'm telling
Well,
you,
bro,
dude.
he's
It's a
been
different
playing
kind of
pros.
basketball over
He's been
there.
playing pros since he's
They play-
fucking 16.
They play
bro.
way more aggressively over there too.
oh, yeah.
like
There's
European.
not-
I didn't know
European
this,
basketball is way different.
But Redeem Team, the documentary about, they talk about why it's so hard. It was so hard for them to go through, and those are gas. Those are Luca's shoes.
Let me see.
Damn.
He has his
Manchester
own
Real?
shoe,
I didn't know that.
dude. Those are
I
fire.
get a pair of those.
Okay, what were you saying with the Redeem Team?
So the Redeem Team, dude, is what they Mike Krzyzewski.
Wasn't
That
it
suede on the top of that. I bet that's so comfortable, dude.
Wasn't
I bet hooping in
uh,
those are nice.
wasn't the coach from
Mike Krzyzewski, Duke's head
Duke,
coach.
yeah,
well,
yeah,
old
yeah.
head coach. It's weird to say.
yeah.
He said they play with a different basketball, so it feels different.
Isn't it
They got
smaller or
different-
is it
It's
bigger?
the same size, but it's a different.
Is the court
rivets.
leather kind of thing?
Yeah,
is the court the same size?
they have a couple of different rules in FIBA.
Well, you can stay in the paint too.
A lot longer, yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he was
yeah.
saying in like an
Well,
interview.
you
He's
buy-
like, in European basketball, it's like if you catch a guy like Wembanyama in like a European basketball league, it's like if that guy can just stand in the paint.
Do you hear what Shaq said just
What?
the other day? And this is how you know if you like. I feel like with basketball is dude, word, appreciate that. That's actually good
What a
looks, bro.
guy. You're a good guy.
Shaq is with basketball. I think it's bigger than other leagues. Even the NFL is the brotherhood like afterwards. I think is like a lot of the vets in the NBA are more vocal than vets in the NFL and vets in
certain
MLB
vets in the NFL.
and vets in the NHL. Like those leagues, like NBA is there's a like they
Think of Udonis Haslem, bro.
Well, no, that's what I mean is it's an honor for somebody to talk about you. Like this random fool Christian Wood was a good big man for one whole year and then he fell off. But Shaq was like, "Hey, Christian Wood, sorry, brother, I didn't recognize your game. You killed it, good shit." Like stuff like that, right? He's willing to admit when he's wrong. Is what I mean. He called out Bol and was like, he's like, I'm not. He didn't say he wasn't all that impressed with Wembanyama. He's like. But
somebody already did.
He's like somebody can already do that. His name's Bol, and if anything, he could be a better player than Wembanyama. He's just lazy. Shaq called him out and said that.
Yeah,
and you got Shaq saying that about. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
here's the thing.
that's
bro,
like if you hear that, you're like, I'm going to the gym right now.
Exactly.
Well,
bro.
so
if I was Bol, I'd be like,
I'm on my way to the gym.
Okay,
that motherfucker looks like a tree.
He's 7'7".
Bol looks
or
like
7'6".
So,
like, dude, what?
So when it comes to basketball players, bro, I feel like there's just like when you're one of the GOATs, bro, you can talk however the fuck you want to talk about anybody. Shaq is one of those dudes that dominated the whole time he was playing, bro, until he got to like after Miami Heat days.
Oh no, dude, Shaq even then,
even in Miami Heat days, he was still like a 30
got a ring in Miami.
No, I know,
right?
He was a threat.
No, I'm backing up what you're saying. I'm backing what you're saying.
In Miami, he was like a 30 and 15 guy.
Yeah, he was a
25 and 15 guy.
Oh, he's getting boards.
But then after Miami, that's kind of when his career was like he was getting old, bro.
Yeah.
But the whole time from the Magic days to Heat days, bro, Shaq was that dude, bro.
Yeah, this guy, his name's Mad Dog Russo. He took over kind of semi-role for Max Kellerman against Stephen A. Smith on First Take on ESPN. He starts one of his segments. It's him, Stephen A. Smith, Jay Williams, and Shaq gets brought up somewhere. And he's like, Shaq? Mad Dog Russo's like, Shaq's not even one of the best centers of all time.
Tripping.
Dude, Jay Williams' face is like, what did you just say?
Where would you put him?
They stopped the whole segment, and Stephen A. was like, "What the are you talking about? Like, what are you even saying?"
Where would you put Shaq all time?
Oh,
center. Top.
He's the best center of all time.
I would say one or two.
If you want to get real, I think the most dominant force out of any player in basketball, Shaq.
So I was listening.
Name one guy in a legit scenario. We're talking prime Shaq, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's guarding him.
Laker days, Shaq. Bro.
He bodied everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He's a giant.
Even his personal.
So
and
large.
people get this twisted. They just think he's just big. He
No,
can move.
He can move, bro.
He can move.
He
dude.
can move, and he's breaking. Dude,
Hey,
my favorite videos to watch, like I swear, like
dude,
they
Shaq's
pop up,
dunks.
is Shaq breaking backboards, bro.
Bro, so
He got bullied when he was a kid. You guys know that? That's what like drove him, dude.
I would not be
so
bullying that much.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude,
dummy, dude.
he started his own podcast too, bro, and I've been listening to that shit weekly, bro.
Oh man,
Nah.
Shaq's got a pod.
His first episode, they like talked about. He's like, all right, like his co-host. I can't remember his name. He's cool. He sounds like a cool cat, bro.
Okay.
But Shaq co-signed with him, like, hey, the only person I wanted to do this podcast was you, like with you. It's
That's
not just
tight.
me, but it's
What do you know
me
what it's
and you.
called?
The Big Podcast. But
Nice.
what's it called? The guy was like, "Hey, what's your top 5 centers?" And I think he said Wilt, Bill, Kareem, him, and then I want to say Olajuwon after him.
Kareem. Okay, all right. Kareem is one of them. Where
Kareem,
I'm like,
Wilt,
okay.
Wilt, Bill Russell, and then him.
See,
and
a lot of the argument with I think it was Stephen A. I'm pretty sure it was Stephen A. that was like, Wilt wasn't playing anybody.
Yeah.
Bill Russell wasn't really playing anybody. Like that's the argument against that. Which okay, I understand it, but that's not their fault. They played against who they could play. They're still
in their
great.
era.
They would still do really good in modern basketball. But with Shaq, you put him in any era you
even
want.
now, bro.
If you put him in today's game,
Bro, he ain't.
it might be a little too fast, but he would be so good to the point where you would slow it down. Kind of like Joel Embiid. You know, he's not the fastest.
He's a
but
big dude, bro.
Jokic.
Yup.
Like, oh man.
All right, I'm gonna have to interject in this conversation. You guys have forced me into football, and now you're talking about shit I don't fucking know what you're talking about. And I'm going to have to end it right here.
What's up?
Which leads us into our next conversation. So, this is the last week of the playoffs.
No, there's Super Bowl after this.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the last week of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So the winners of these games determine who is
Super Bowl.
going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The creme de la creme.
So let's go around and let's talk about some predictions and who's going to the Super Bowl.
Let me.
I can tell you right now.
You start.
Without giving any scores or anything, I can tell you right now. Let me look at this. So we got Chiefs, Ravens, and Lions and Niners. I'm telling you right now, Chiefs and Niners are going to the Super Bowl, and I'm pretty sure Niners are going to take the bowl.
Wow. Okay.
Well, right. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm gonna be an advocate, and not because I'm a Niners fan. Bang bang.
No, that was my decision because you're a Niners fan.
But because it's like
my team didn't make it, so my boys' team's gonna
I hate.
There you go. Hell yeah. Hey,
You know what I hate doing, bro? Like I love sports, bro, and I love 49ers football. But seriously, like every week, bro, like I hear some Niners fans, oh, we're gonna dog those fools and blah blah blah, and like I've been trying to get away from that because it's like any given Sunday, man. It really is like
I'm
that.
gonna tell you this
and,
right
and
now.
that Detroit fan base, bro, is serious, and that team is hot, bro.
Right.
So it's like we thought we were gonna dog walk the Packers. What happened? We beat them by 2 points at home.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
So it's
But
like
that was a hot team. Though.
I'm gonna
Bro,
tell you
they
this
were
right now.
hot.
absolutely.
I'm
And
gonna
you
tell
read
you-
that. You read that.
And then
yeah.
guess what? And then guess what? We still beat them.
So you got Chiefs
pulled
and
it out.
Niners in the Super Bowl?
I think what happens is I want the Ravens. So like my brother Dalton, right? He's a Ravens fan,
Ravens are the top team right now.
and
in
so
the
we
NFL, right?
we played in the Super
you
Bowl
could
together.
you could genuinely argue
Seriously.
there's the Ravens and then there's a good gap right now.
But so I'll say this:
Yeah.
so we played the Ravens in the Super Bowl 2012, and the Ravens beat us. Okay.
Okay.
Conspiracy game. That was
Whatever. The lights
conspiracy
went
game.
out.
The lights
whatever,
went out.
Whatever. I'm not here to talk about all that.
We
Right.
could maybe
I'm
talk
not here to
about
talk
that
about that.
after
Later
that's a good
time.
point. That's a good point.
Right.
But what I'm gonna tell you is, man, is like the Niners. It just Kyle Shanahan, bro, son of Mike Shanahan. So many great
28-3.
so many great offenses have come from that. Like so many great teams have spawned under the Shanahan offense and the Shanahan program. So the guys are just like they're like football royalty, in my opinion, in a way, by themselves. Like you have Kyle Shanahan as your coach. You got Brock Purdy, right? I love like Pat McAfee too. He said he's like, I'm sick of people talking shit about Brock Purdy and listen to all these stats.
They're
you know?
mad because he's doing it, dude.
Facts,
Genuinely.
bro. And he was the
Genuinely.
last guy in the draft, like Mr. Irrelevant. That's why motherfuckers hate this guy, is because he beat your favorite he beat your favorite teams. And he's a kid.
Damn.
I'm older than him. I'm 25 years old. I'm older than this guy, and he's about to lead his team to the NFC Championship 2 years in a row in his first 2 years. That's our quarterback, okay? Let's talk about Christian McCaffrey for a second, can we? The
Just get your fucking picks in,
the
bro.
coldest white boy in all of
Who is
football.
this red?
I'm
Hold
just
on. Keep
saying.
cooking, dude.
I'm
Hold
just
up.
saying. We got a who? Trent Williams?
Oh, dude.
We got a Nick Bosa?
Oh.
What we got now? A Chase Young?
Ooh.
Oh, what do we got? Rest in peace to Huff. He's not dead, but he might as well be right now. Hufunga's out.
Oh, dude.
We got Charvarius,
Oh,
aka
dude. I
Mooney,
love
Mooney
Travarius
Ward.
Dude, Travarius Ward's awesome.
We got, I think it's Travis Lenore. Nah, I'm fucking that up.
Diamador Lenore.
We got
Weird
Lenore.
name, Diamador, yeah.
We got Lenore. We
You know your squad, bro.
We just have so many weapons, bro. And that team, like Juwan Jennings, whatever.
That's
Juwan,
That's
dude.
arguably one of the best blocking receivers in the league.
if
right
not
now.
the, I was gonna say if not the best, low key.
Like nobody could look at me in the face and tell me that like overall that they really like player wise, as all these levels go, you don't have a better team than us right now.
I think
in the league,
Talent-wise,
in-
you have the most talent
Not
on the
necessarily in the
squad.
league. I won't say that,
Go ahead.
but like right now, bro, like over the Lions, I think, dude, it's just a star-studded squad.
I want you to
it's
pick a
running,
score.
It's running through Levi's. Like, come on, bro.
What's your
all right,
score to
all
your
right.
game? I want to hear
I'm
genuinely.
gonna go. I think it's gonna be something like, man, don't make me do this.
no, you
No,
have
no,
to.
because you're
You're
just cooked.
hyping
You
your
just
team
cooked.
I
up.
think it'd be like 28-17. Nice.
I can say, yeah,
Okay,
okay, all
okay.
right. It's not too big of a lead. It's not too big of a win.
Yeah.
It's not too close. It's a comfortable
Because
dub.
the fact is, bro, is that team made it this far for a reason, bro. That's what it is. But whatever. Chiefs.
No, back your boys, dude. Genuinely,
That's
dude.
just what it is.
I was just telling Conde this last night.
I will tell you a joke,
my
but I
homie.
will not tell you a lie. And that's just what it is.
Shout out Conde, bro. Real ass fucking little homie. He's a real ass Niner fan. Yeah, Niners, dude. Yeah. Go ahead though. You were gonna say something.
Who you having on the AFC?
Oh
side?
yeah, AFC side.
I'm gonna go. This is tough for me, man, because I really want the Ravens to win. And Lamar Jackson, even they asked him, they're like, what do you like about competing with Mahomes? And he's like, I don't. He's like, I don't want to be competing against Mahomes. Like because that's what Pat Mahomes does, bro.
Oh, dude, he honestly is the Grim Reaper.
That guy's
dude.
a fucking magician, man. He is. He just is.
When anybody says he's not the best quarterback in the league, you just stop.
Just
stop.
Like if we're gonna go off of like numbers don't lie, then right there he's got him. But dude, he is one of the most elusive backs in the entire league. He just is. He's one of the most elusive backs in the whole league. He's a playmaker. He's not an underdog, but he's a dog. That's
I don't
just
think
what
you
it
can
is.
rattle him.
It's hard to, bro. He gets fired up. He's a
what I mean?
real life competitor. So, but I think
Okay,
that the Chiefs end up pulling out some shit. I think it's gonna be a close game, bro. I think it's gonna be high scoring.
But you're basically saying Pat Mahomes is the X factor of the game.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that game goes like 35, 28 or 30.
There you go.
That's gonna be.
But
high.
you're going with
I
Chiefs.
think with Mahomes, I think the Chiefs, with how shit's going, I think they're gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Bro, so you
I
just started
don't
watching football.
think
Like
that
you
they're
know,
gonna take it though.
just
Look.
you've watched football before,
Look,
but now
I
you're
don't want them to take it. I think they might.
okay.
But
I don't
I
wanna see
want
the Chiefs
I
at all.
want to see the Niners pull through, bro.
What's
I
your
do too.
assessment?
So
Ever
bad. Trust me.
since the Eagles got shit on, Cowboys
42-19.
got shit on in the same
42-19.
week, I was like, bro,
We beat both
all
those
my
teams.
boys are basically out of
Hey,
this shit.
well,
so
my-
Hey,
I
what I
gotta-
will say, my
I
argument
gotta-
with this, hey,
my
hey,
team didn't even come
hey,
close, bro.
Hey, my argument with this, Red.
Y'all
hey,
made it to the
hey,
playoffs.
Red.
No, we didn't.
Red,
Oh,
my,
no, you
hey,
didn't.
Not
Red,
even
my
close.
argument
My
with
bad.
what you just said. At least I've seen my team hoist to Lombardi. You gotta pull up VHS.
Okay,
dude.
wait. Don't be talking shit
but
right
now
now.
you
Wait,
gotta
wait, is
watch
this-
my team
can
play
we-
in the championship
listen,
without.
That's
Well,
fine,
okay,
bro.
okay.
That's
Are you
cool.
going next? Are you going next?
You
Can
got
we
it.
have
I'll-
this
I'll go last.
conversation?
Yeah.
I'm
Real quick.
sorry before you guys.
No,
give
you're
your
good. You're good.
predictions.
You're good.
I feel like we're all homies.
Riley,
Okay.
who are you, dog?
No, listen to me. We're all homies.
Listen to him.
No, you
And
talking football? We got
the
this is
football
awesome.
thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like we talk shit to each other, right? We want our own teams to win. But in my opinion, once your team is out of it,
Yeah.
you gotta root for your homie's team, bro.
I
At this
agree,
point,
dude.
At this point, you guys can't
Kaiser-
root for
Kaiser
anyone
will never
but
root
the
for
Niners, bro.
I swear to God, if I
It
ever see
happens,
the
I can't
bro.
root for the Chiefs.
I see where you're coming from, and
I
like
can't.
I'm telling you right now, if like if the Raiders were in that bitch, I'm fucking. I got.
That's what I'm saying. Look, if
gray
you,
and black.
hey,
I'm crying.
Hey,
look,
like,
Kaiser,
I'm just
you're
telling you.
hating right now.
I'm legit
But
crying.
if you and Red were swapped right now, and the Eagles were playing
I would want
against
y'all to
the
lose.
Lions, I would be like, bro,
I'll
the
be
Eagles
dead
are
ass.
taking the bull, dude.
No, hey, what happened last
Hey,
year?
you're being a bitch right
everybody
now. You
was
need to be on my side.
Everybody
I'm
was
trying to
going for the Chiefs last year,
But I'm
bro.
telling you, if your
Hey,
team was in it,
I was in it last
Hey,
week.
but
everybody
your team
last year,
didn't knock
everybody
me out
wanted the
last
Chiefs to
year.
win. G, nobody wanted to see my team.
No,
win the Super
nobody
Bowl.
wants to. Nobody wanted the
motherfuckers in
Chiefs
Philly.
to win.
I'm
Bro,
just saying.
Let's
bullshit.
be real though. Nobody wants to see the Dirty Birds win the Super Bowl.
See, look at him hating right now. Hey, at
Okay.
least I've seen my team
Hey,
win a Lombardi.
hey,
G, that's all I'm saying.
nobody's
I don't
taking
know
that
what
away
that
from you,
means.
but
My mom told me
VHS.
that.
you know what's for sure.
VHS.
You know what's for sure not happening this year. You're for sure not
No,
gonna see
no,
them.
hey, all I'm saying is
If
we got,
anything is
hey,
right in the
we just got a
universe,
new DC.
I promise that's right.
We got
I
a new
low key was
DC,
waiting
bro.
for you to say what you were gonna say, but you didn't say it, so I knew where you were going with it.
Hey, we do.
I would do
we
anything
did just
for you.
get-
I would
we-
do anything for you in the universe. You know that. You know that.
I know.
I would walk a mile over broken glass for you. But what I wouldn't ever do is root for the Eagles
That's fine.
ever. The
Hey.
Eagles could be like fighting a hurricane, and I'd want the hurricane to win.
Hey, what I'm telling you right now is we
I
just
swear
got
to
Vic
God.
Fangio too.
Based off of
That's
what
cold.
Red
That's cold.
has just expressed, I'm gonna say that the Chiefs are gonna take the Super Bowl. They're gonna beat the Niners in this. The
Okay.
Niners are gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but the Chiefs.
Okay,
are
settle.
Riley,
Everyone's entitled to
I
their
like-
opinions. That's
I-
the best thing is like
You're
you-
right.
this
That's
is
the
like-
best
I
part
was,
about
I was rooting
sports.
for you.
No, it's cool.
But
my
then
favorite part about
you just shit
football,
on me,
that's
so
why I
I'm
don't even
gonna-
like.
I'm
I do
gonna
this.
take-
I
I'm
do
gonna-
this
I get
mostly
it.
because we're homies. Like if I would not argue with some random guy about this shit. I'd be like, all right, bro, you're right.
it's not fun when you random argue
it's like,
randoms.
But like,
it's just not.
But with the
This is
homies
not.
and stuff, it's just this is why I don't like arguing with people at all really about it. Like, I'll talk about the facts, the stats, whatever, because that's things that you can track. But what you can't fucking do is tell the future. And what you can't fucking do is you can't play in the fucking game with those guys. You're not the coach. You ain't the OC, the DC. You ain't the quarterback. You ain't the fucking, you're not the middle linebacker. You're not a Fred Warner. You know, like, you can't go out there and make these plays.
Keeps naming off everybody on his
Well,
team.
no,
I forgot about him earlier, and that's what made me sad.
That's the best
low-key.
linebacker in the league right now.
Absolutely.
I'll give you that.
There's no
I'll give
doubt.
you that.
Crazy.
Like, there's no doubt.
Yanni,
Seto's
what
go
you-
next.
Oh, Seto's go next. What you got for this weekend? Who's going to the
There's a
bowl?
couple of things I
Who's
want
going
to
the
say.
bowl?
Real shit though. You talking about football right now is tight. This is dope.
You're looking at the predictions, huh?
No, I'm just seeing what they are, so I can remember who's
So,
playing.
question I have is, if you look at a player like Pat Mahomes, like genuinely you from the outside just barely kind of starting to get into football, can you tell he's on a different level than everybody else that's playing?
I don't really watch much football. I've heard.
But what do you
my mom.
what you've seen?
So I try to make it a point to call my mom every weekend.
Okay,
She loves football.
that's you. Are you a Panther fan?
No, I was wrong about that.
Oh.
She is a Saints fan.
Oh, that's tight. Though.
She
That's
goes
tight.
to Panthers games because she's like 30 minutes from the stadium.
That's so tight.
So she gets games. She goes to preseason games. Every once in a while, she'll get tickets and shit and go. So
okay.
You know what you should do? You should fly out the weekend that the Saints and the Panthers are playing, and you can go to that game.
Go to
That
why don't
sounds
you
like
go
a
to
lot of
Tennessee,
money,
dude?
actually.
Go to the
Ooh.
Titans Saints. That'd be tight.
Titans.
Hey, you guys are about to get a brand new
but
stadium
then
too.
we'd have to go somewhere else.
Dude,
It's like,
when they get a new stadium,
Like, if it
though,
was a
Nashville's fun.
But if it was
so
a-
we could go check out Nashville, dude. That would be tight. That would be sick.
I'd be down. I got my bucket
Go ahead.
list before
You were
he
saying
gives
something.
his predictions. My
No.
bucket list is I want to see every team play at least one time before I die.
Go ahead. You were saying something.
No, I wasn't.
I've seen
I'm down
3
for
so
that.
far, so.
It's only 16
I
games,
just
really.
I've been thinking about
Well,
some shit. We're gonna have to
32.
work on, but we'll get there and we'll do that.
Okay, got you.
Some financial shit. I'm
There's 32.
been thinking
Oh,
about. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Which we can talk
I
about.
gotta see
Actually, Tony
31
Robbins.
games.
Tony Robbins
No, you
had
don't.
this. We can
I
talk
do.
about it after
Okay.
or whatever. So
Okay, give me
We
your
can talk about
logic
it on
with
the
this.
pod,
Hold on,
too.
give me your logic with this.
Okay,
if I want to
maybe
see
I'm wrong.
every team play, how many games do I have to go watch?
So if there's 32 teams in the league, there's only 2 teams that play in each game.
Yes,
32 divided by 2 is what? 16.
yes, but I have to watch every team play. So my team has to play every team.
that's not what he. That's
not-
that's
no.
Yeah,
what
well,
he's
you gotta.
He's
I
saying
think
you
you
have
got
to-
a preference.
you have to
gotta
watch
say that.
Am
I
I
want to
right?
watch
Am-
the
am I the
Eagles
asshole?
play.
Yeah.
He's
Am I
saying
the asshole
You have
here?
to watch every team play once. You're saying
I
you have
want-
to watch your team play.
I
every
want to
team.
watch my team play.
But that's not what you said. is all I'm
His
saying.
argument in that
We're
sense
both
makes
right. We're
sense.
both wrong.
You
Yeah,
guys are
okay.
making.
No.
You guys
Yeah.
are both making
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
arguments for different points.
That's why I said
Exactly.
we'll agree to
Exactly.
disagree.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
agree
yeah,
to
yeah.
disagree.
You're
You're
right
not arguing
now.
against
Okay,
each
you're
other
right
right
right now.
You're arguing for no
Dog,
reason.
look,
I was
I'm
right.
gonna tell you
I
this
was
right
right.
now. I'm gonna tell
I
you
was
this
right
right
in the
now.
beginning.
Before Seto, I know we're trying to get your predictions.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just
Everybody's
listening to this.
everybody's talking about fucking like even my foreman at work, bro. This fool's talking about how the Bears should draft Caleb. Look, I've seen Justin Fields play in real life, and this
needs
motherfucker
that. He
is
needs-
fast, bro.
He just needs an offense or
Bro.
offensive mind, bro.
Bro, this motherfucker.
Quit with these defensive coaches,
The
dude.
game that I went with Philly and Chicago playing, bro.
And you got to see your team play, which is something I can't say either. So
I've
that's
seen him
cool.
play 3 times.
That's
bro.
crazy, man.
3 different stadiums.
That's even what the
bro.
homies were saying on we're at a party for Madden. He was like, bro, wait, you've been to a playoff game, a home game, and an away
That's
game? He's like,
insane,
that's
bro.
fucking tight.
The atmosphere has to be
Bro,
crazy,
So look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Nothing beats going to the game. When I-
especially you
bro,
went in Philly. You went to a
weeks-
home game.
It was
in
a
Philadelphia,
Thursday night game,
a
bro.
playoff game.
bro. So look,
One of the sketchiest cities in the
Look,
United
look, bro.
States.
So look, on the way
He's like,
there,
I'm
so
rooting for my
I
team,
flew
and
out-
then I almost got stabbed.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this right now. It would not have happened if my uncle wasn't fucking financially set up how he is.
Right.
My uncle, I love that dude.
Well,
to
shout out
death.
to your uncle. That's
And
cool.
Shout
Yeah.
out,
Shout out Mike Jones.
Shout out Mike Jones for
Yeah,
real.
that's tight.
Who is Mike Jones?
Yeah,
Jones.
But
Such
hey,
a tight
hey,
name,
so
dog.
look,
Who is
hey.
no? There's Mike Jones, a reporter for the Dolphins. He's like, Mike Jones, so and so, like named his column, whatever.
Isn't that a
Mike
I'm
McDaniel's
Mike
like,
Jones.
who? And nobody got it. Nobody
Yeah,
understood.
yeah.
Everybody, there's
But,
like an awkward silence. He's like, oh, okay, anyway.
So the trip to
is cool talk.
Philly, bro. When we went, I flew out to Ohio because that's where he lives, and I think it was like a 6 to 8 hour drive to fucking Philly, bro. We listened to football podcasts the whole way. I'm trying to make trades and shit on fantasy because it's fantasy season, and it was tight, bro. Just driving through, seeing all the whole East Coast, bro.
I would love to go to an NFL game.
They're tight, bro. Swear to God,
Dude, the Titans
so
are legit
we
about
should-
to get a really nice stadium.
but-
We
So
should
we
literally
could for real-
go
it'd be
to
really
one of
cool.
your
Yeah.
games.
Well,
Like we could
let's
go
do
to
it.
one of your
That'd be
games,
tight.
and
That'd
I'm
be
gonna
tight.
wear. We could all wear our team's respective jerseys, and you could
Bro,
wear your
let's
jersey.
start planning now. Next football season. Is it going to be open next season, or is it going to be the year after that?
I think it's next year.
Okay, whatever
So-
year this new stadium's open, let's
What if
plan.
we go to all our
Look,
games?
We're talking about getting this whole YouTube documentary shit going. We can make a little doc
Okay.
about us.
Is this
going
where the
to a
bleep's gonna
fucking
go? Is there a
football game.
bleep gonna go in here? You know what I'm saying?
So look,
I was
hey,
told the bleeps are too loud. I need to work on that.
yeah.
Oh, too loud, too loud.
So-
Do you
uh,
think? Have you listening back? Do you think?
I
it's
thought it
too
was so fucking funny, dude.
You
I
like the
I
bleeps?
legit laughed
loud?
out
I asked
loud.
Kaiser, and he just.
It was
sighed.
it was
He was like-
perfect.
What did you
because
bleep out?
What's perfect is it's like
We
organic.
could even bleep this out.
Well,
Okay.
no, it was
So,
bleeped.
the
it was
bleeps aren't always bleeping something out.
no, it was a
the
bleep.
bleeps
like
are
a,
transitions as well.
Oh, I got.
You know when you go like cut on a movie, like you see it
So it's
like,
like
just something. Yeah, beep, yeah, yeah.
And then
it's-
fucking
and
the
then-
next
yeah,
thing
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah, I noticed that. I thought you were talking about like bleeping a word out or something.
So Kaiser says it's too loud though.
Okay, okay.
It's too loud, like it drowns.
Well, see, the
everything
thing
else
is
out.
my anytime I give you guys my output, my input on it, it's either going to be from the car speaker or from my phone. It won't be from headphones.
right. But
keep
do you
that in
think it's
mind.
too loud compared to everything else?
I
'Cause you
could,
would still be able to tell.
in all honesty,
I kind of
from-
like the loud beep.
I think it kind of made it funny,
Like
but
it-
I can
it
see
puts a
where
cut
my
in it.
It's like
yeah,
an
it puts
emphasis.
emphasis.
It's like, all right, we're done.
We're cutting here. Yeah, beep. And then it went right into the intro.
And then it's like,
It was
did you
just
guys know
perfect.
C-3PO was gay?
Yeah, yeah,
Welcome
So,
back to the Golden Boys podcast.
yeah, classic. That was classic.
But when we were on our way to Philly, bro, I told my uncle. I looked at him dead in the eye, bro. I was like, hey, if they get you, I can't save you.
You're like, I might even jump in.
Well, I was like, bro,
I was all expecting him to help you. So,
You come over and
I
kick him
straight
and
up,
shit.
Let it
I
happen,
straight up
Mike.
told, bro. I straight told him, I was like, bro, if they think I'm with you, I'm done.
Dude,
I'm done.
the Philadelphia
But, bro,
Eagles fans might
bro.
be one of the biggest gangs.
Philadelphia
ever.
Everybody
sports
hates
fans
us,
in
bro.
general.
Everybody hates us, and I
Phillies,
love
Flyers,
And that's why
all
Philly
that,
fans,
dude.
all Philly sports fans,
Love it.
Like for the Sixers, people are like,
Everybody
Sixers
loves
fans,
it.
toxic.
it. Hey,
like,
everybody hates us, and I love
honestly,
it.
but what I do respect about like that culture, that fan base that you guys
Blue-
have
hey,
in all your
it's
on all
blue
your
collar
sports,
people that bust their ass and show up every day.
and they
except for
fucking-
the end of the
and-
season.
and they love their teams, man, and that's what
Exactly.
it is. And it's like a religion in Philadelphia.
But
They're fans of Philly. They're
Bro,
not fans of
bro,
necessarily the Eagles
You're
or the
like Philly
Sixers.
fans and
It's
shit.
Philly, yeah.
Like
'Cause
that's
I-
why I'm surprised you're not a Sixers fan. Like I figured,
so when it comes to the other Philly sports or whatever, I just love the game of basketball. Like
That's fair.
I didn't grow up with a favorite basketball team. I mean, like when I first started playing 2K, I played with Miami Heat because
Oh,
of
yeah,
LeBron.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
of
of
LeBron.
course.
Sure, yeah.
But
That's how people get into sports.
exactly,
Is they pick the mainstream
But I didn't.
team. You know?
But I didn't pick the Heat because I knew everybody loved the Heat. I don't want to pick a team that everybody loves.
well, see,
bro.
you know what it's like being a Portland Trailblazers fan.
You know what it's
and
like
you're
to be
still
a
rocking
Knicks
with them.
fan.
Fucking nightmare.
But-
Oh
but-
my god, don't get me started on the Knicks.
But when it
dog.
goes,
Shout out the Knicks.
But when it goes to
Don't get me
picking a
started.
favorite team, bro, I rock with the Eagles. I don't rock with no other NFL team.
Mm-hmm.
The only I'll wear throwback jerseys. Like I'll rock a Tom Brady jersey.
Bro, that was
Even-
that was
even
the
a
first
Throwback
Brothers or
NFL
Patriots.
The
jersey.
first jersey I ever had was
I'll rock-
a New
for-
England Patriots Tom Jersey Brady, bro.
Hey,
Or
for
Tom Jersey
for
Brady, bro.
Riot's
Wait,
case, bro,
what?
I would rock a CJ2K jersey.
I would wear a
bro.
Warren Moon jersey or
Or
something.
Warren
dog.
Moore.
Yeah,
That's
I would
real.
rock one of those, bro. But like
Yeah.
That's
when we
cold.
went to your homie's shows, that fool had a Tim Duncan jersey on, bro. I was like, dude, that's fucking
Who
cold.
did? Oh, Darcy.
If I
No,
if I
Darcy's
wasn't
homie. The first thing I was like, hey,
The
bro,
white-
nice
the white
jersey.
dude?
No. He had
If
like,
Oh, Day. I think it was.
if I wasn't a Knicks
Davion,
fan, if
yeah.
I wasn't a Knicks fan, I'd be a Spurs fan.
but
for sure,
going
for
back
sure.
to walking in, bro, like I had to bask in it, bro, because I think we got there like an hour and a half before the game even started.
That's
that's
good.
what you got to do.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
and
good.
I
That's
literally got there, bro, and I just stood there and I was like, oh my!
I played on this
God.
in Madden dozens of times.
It was,
you know?
but it was like being in a cathedral. It probably
Bro.
felt like, yeah.
Playing on a high school
That's like a
field,
religious
Playing on a
experience.
high school field and then going and watch a BSU game
Mm-hmm.
and then going to an NFL game, you're just like, dude, what the fuck?
You're like, there's levels to this
They
shit.
fit, bro. The best thing about it is I gotta watch Tom Brady play too. That
wicked.
was one thing that was
Damn,
tight about
that's
that.
so wicked.
insane,
I watched
dude.
him play at Philly and at Tampa.
You watch the goat, dude.
And
you
I
can
literally-
say that.
hey,
man.
while-
Nobody
while-
else can say that anymore now. Going
Hey,
forward,
bro,
you know?
I fucking when he walked out, I was like, fuck you, Tom. Like, I had both middle fingers out, bro. I did that shit
low
in
key,
Tampa,
Kaiser
too.
got ejected from the game. He never really watched the game.
He's
He
like,
just got kicked out for dog and Tom.
I'm banned from seeing an NFL game.
No, he's trying to play it off. He's like, no, dude, NFL games just kind of suck. Like, I don't really like. I'd rather watch it on TV.
He
you know?
stops
like,
watching
what
football.
We're like, Kaiser, why do you want to tailgate so
better
bad?
on
He's like,
TV,
dude, let's go in the game.
He's like, dude, football's fucking
The only-
stupid.
the
It's like
only thing-
tailgating's really where it's at, bro. We can hear it on the radio.
No, we're like, bro, why are you drinking so much rum right now, dude? You're like, I can't go in, man. I can't. I'm not allowed, bro.
But
got me, dude.
The environment, bro, is fucking nuts.
It was
But,
electric, I
what
bet.
sucks,
Yeah.
dude, is I thought I had a curse my first year going. So the week that I went to that Thursday night game, I wore my Zach Ertz jersey, and then he got traded on my way back to Ohio.
Oh no.
So then we went to that Tampa Philly game in Tampa, and I wore my Kelsey jersey, and he contemplated retiring.
That year.
And I was just
Oh,
like, bro,
shit.
did I really go 0 for 2?
You're the single person like that made the
Dog,
Eagles franchise
dog.
just fall
I
apart.
was like, bro, what the fuck? So then when me and Renee's dad went to Chicago, I was like, I'm wearing a Rookies jersey. If he retires, I'm gonna be fucking mad,
yeah.
dude. He
Then
played,
you know it's real.
he played the whole game or whatever.
curse
cool,
is
but,
real.
You gotta go to the game in a white t-shirt.
Jalen got hurt in that game, so it's just like fuck, dude.
Yeah.
But I got my first dub in Chicago. Legit, bro.
That's badass.
Being
man.
in the Windy City at Soldier, bro, because me and her dad, he's a giant Bears fan, but he's never been to a game. I was like, bro, they're thinking about moving fields from Soldier. I was like, we have to go. Shout out to fucking Nate McCombs, bro, for real.
Yeah, I met that guy one time. That guy's a badass. Man.
He's a different cat, bro, but he's fucking, ever since me and him clicked, bro, the first time, he got me an Eagle Fang karate jersey.
That
Not
guy-
jersey, but a shirt, bro.
That guy at Renee's birthday. No, it was your birthday. It was your
Yeah.
birthday. Like a couple years ago, we went or
Yeah.
whatever. And that guy gave me a jalapeno flavored beer.
He makes his own beer,
I know
bro.
he does, but he gave me like a
Bro, that fool's
He's
got...
like, you want to try
he's
this? And
got-
I was like,
bro, he's
yeah,
got like
fuck yeah.
6 or 7 different kegs on tap.
I know, yeah.
And he's got like 2 or 3 fermenting.
That
bro.
dude's my fucking hero, man.
bro.
Yeah.
He's a gangster, bro, for real.
Yeah.
But Seto, we went off on a tangent right now. Seto, what's your predictions, bro? Riley's just like, we have to cut all of that out.
No, I was
God, dude,
actually
that
sending the podcast to my homeboy.
Oh,
So,
That's so
tight.
funny.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
tight.
low key a funny tangent,
Samaj.
bro. Because
I don't know who that is.
from South Carolina, bro.
Oh,
that was a funny tangent, bro. Because it's like still on the theme of like the playoffs and shit. Because you went to a playoff game, you know. That was just funny, man.
Oh.
Kaiser getting kicked out. That's just killing me right now.
also when I went to Tampa,
It's a
bro,
screen.
I fucking
it's a fucking screen. Throws on a helmet, runs out.
oh, so
What's the flag?
my
for?
bad. So I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but whenever I went to that Tampa game, bro, I got like BG fucking threw up a fucking like a peace sign to me because I was BG, like I was screaming, bro. He was about to walk over and then somebody got his attention, so he walked back. But I got Kenneth Gainwell to sign my fucking Kelsey jersey. That
That's
shit was
badass.
tight. So anytime that I'm like playing on Madden, bro, or anything, that's my guy, bro. I'm trying to get him on my squad no matter what.
That's
What's
badass.
up?
Can we get back on?
Yeah.
our
My bad. I
topic?
just want to throw that in there.
We-
I just want to throw that in.
We
Seto,
started a
what's up?
topic and then we went on a wild tangent.
All right,
so,
Seto.
That's what we do here,
Seto,
bro.
what you got for the Super Bowl, dog?
It's just a couple things I want to say. Just on the it's on the topic of this.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Wait,
Let
yeah,
us know.
okay.
Lay it
Yeah.
down. Lay it down for us.
Go ahead.
Do it. There's first game. First game is the Niners and Lions, or is it the Chiefs and Ravens?
I think
Chiefs Ravens first.
Chiefs Ravens, I think. Yeah.
Damn, they
So-
put that as the fucking first game.
I think so.
Chiefs
We can
Ravens
look-
is the first
we can
game.
look this up.
I
I can
wanna-
look-
No, I
wanna
just
say.
looked at it.
Oh,
It's
you
Chiefs
did?
Ravens
Okay.
first.
So Chiefs Ravens. I watch this motherfucker play my team 2 times a year, and what's funny is
That's your lady's favorite
I
team,
told
isn't it?
oh dude I told this fool
so
is
funny.
just you can never ever in your life count that motherfucker out. No matter what you do, if 15 is in the game,
There's a problem.
dude. You know, if you have a lead, it don't matter. And what I like, quick, just to back it up, had a Super Bowl party last year. It was you guys were up at halftime. It was like 17-7.
Yeah.
I'm only saying this because this is like
Yeah.
so they're up 17-7. Everybody's like, oh, dude, it's gonna be a blowout. Eagles are gonna run and blah blah blah.
And you're like,
I'm in the back like.
it cuts to settle.
You know the
it's-
Magic Johnson?
It's like when on The Office, like you look at the camera,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
I'm like, oh shit.
The only thing that I hate about that game was the way that it ended.
The refs ruined it for sure.
That's all.
My prediction is the Ravens are going to bring something to the table that the Chiefs haven't played in the playoffs yet. A fully healthy team.
I agree.
Bills depleted.
Well, the
Bills
Ravens,
are depleted.
The Ravens aren't still fully healthy though.
They got Marlon Humphrey back.
But all their running backs have been hurt.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about a defense. Pat Mahomes plays the defense.
Yeah.
The Chiefs defense is still gonna. Let me just say this real quick. Hold
You
on.
can't stop Lamar, bro. I'm telling
Okay.
you that right now.
The Chiefs defense is gonna give Pat problems, but I think what's gonna end up happening is people talk about the Chiefs as in Pat Mahomes being the guy. He is the guy, but their defense is fucking good and they're young. They're really young. Their defense is fast. Spagnuolo is one of the best in the league.
Wait, I'm new to this. Don't they have the lowest average age for?
They're literally.
NFL team?
I want to say they're the youngest.
The
they're
Packers have the
the
lowest
Packers have
average.
the
Packers.
lowest
Yeah,
average.
yeah.
But the
Packers
Chiefs
have the
on
youngest
defense.
offense. The Chiefs have the youngest defense. I'm
Right.
pretty
I
sure.
think the
Right.
Packers have the youngest team
Yeah,
overall.
yeah, but
Yeah, they're like
offensively,
Maybe it might be the
Teammate
Lions,
but
versus
bro.
offensively,
Yeah.
offensively, it was the Packers by like a crazy margin.
Yep.
I think the Chiefs are tied with somebody, or they're at
They're
least
probably
they're in the top
youngest
three.
They're
I know
probably
that.
the youngest defense.
But I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I do think the Chiefs win. I think my projection is legit 31-23. I think Lamar's going to face something he's going to have to make a play with his arm, and
he can do it.
I
He
didn't
can.
make score predictions. I think that's going to be a very low scoring game.
a lot of defense.
Is
I
it going to
think
be cold?
I
Is
wanted
it
I
to-
think it's
cold in
going to be
Baltimore?
like 10-14 Chiefs.
Damn.
Ooh, some like an old school ass Ravens defense game, dude.
I think it's
Damn.
going to be very defensive.
My heart wants the Ravens to win because my cousin, shout out Adrian, he's a big Ravens fan. I want the Ravens to win, but the Chiefs are different, dude. I'm going Chiefs 31-23, and like I said, I like to maybe throw in a little thing in there. I'm a betting man. There's gonna be there's a play, like I said last week with the Chiefs and Bills. I was like, it's gonna have a cinematic finish, missed field goal. This game, Lamar's gonna have to make a throw in a crucial moment of the game, maybe not right at the end of the game, but momentum will flip from that. Chiefs 31-23. Niners Lions.
Be honest.
The biggest X factor of that fucking game, and it's to me, nobody's talking about it enough. Jared Goff.
Bro, that guy.
Jared Goff is the only quarterback that I can remember, and these are true stats. You can look it up. He progressively through the game gets worse in losses and wins. He gets worse through the game. First quarter, drop. Second quarter, drop. Third quarter, drop. Fourth quarter. If Jared Goff does good in this game and makes just enough plays, obviously you could say he outduels Brock. Jared Goff's going to have to make two throws that are down the field to stretch that fucking defense back. They need to draw those motherfuckers back, dude.
That's why I miss Huffunga,
and
bro. Because when we had
because
Huff, that shit was not.
when they
happening.
go back, if they start getting vertical, St. Brown, fucking J-Mo, if those guys get vertical and pull linebackers back, and then you can run the football, they got to throw to run the football. Because if Fred Warner and Greenlaw are in the hole the whole time, game's over. Niners they might not even score against the Niners. I don't think Jared makes those plays. If he does, they're going to win. That's the only way Lions will win is if Jared makes enough plays. I think 35-24 Niners.
My dog.
McCaffrey, 3 tuds.
My dog.
For real.
I want
two rushing,
I want
one
my
receiving.
boy George Kittle to get in there too, man. And we just got confirmed too. I didn't even say Deebo Samuels earlier too.
He's back?
I
Is he in the game?
I didn't say
50-50.
George Kittle or Deebo.
Wow.
No, I didn't
Bro's
say
just
Kittle.
Okay,
Game
so
dropping.
I think
if Debo's playing, then
I think if Debo's
Debo's
playing, it's going to
back.
be better on your guys' side. But if he's not playing,
No, he's back.
also
You sure?
Also,
no, he got it like
about
today.
the
They
Lions
confirmed it today.
with the Lions though. The only guy that's going to dictate the game against the Niners offense is number 97. If Aiden Hutchinson has a game, you guys are going to have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Your guy, see the thing with Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan is
Eric Armstead.
he's
sorry.
got a there's a target on him, dude. There's a stigma around him. He can't finish the big ones. This going back to 28-3 Atlanta. I just watched this documentary. I was going to talk about this on the pod regardless, but 28-3, Pats were down in the Super Bowl. Shanahan's still calling aggressive. They lose the game. Pats win the fucking game. Shanahan's going to have to call the game of his life because the mentality I think the Lions are going to have, dude, is they're playing with house money, dude.
Bro, you know who I do
We're
love?
talking about the Lions in the NFC Championship.
I have such mixed feelings about
this isn't
playing that
Madden.
team because that's a team that, like, that's a team, whatever. Like, we're starting from the base of the season that, like, that's like a secondary team for me in a way. You know, I'm not going to even say they're.
Who hates the Lions? You know what I'm saying?
But,
right?
dude, I've always liked the Lions. And I
you have a fuck Lions.
we got the
Yeah.
devil's advocate over
For
here.
real.
But anyway, like, for real, if the Niners don't make it, which I think we're going to beat them, I do think we're going to beat them and probably win the bowl, or hopefully win the bowl. I know we're at least going to make it there, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But if we don't fucking win, dude, I want the Lions to tear. Like, I want them to have like a Cinderella story this season with Dan
Whoa.
Campbell and fucking. You see Dan Campbell and he's yelling so hard that his fucking neck veins are popping.
They say
gets
that in
dumped
football,
Gatorade.
in
I could
football
see
more
that
than other
happening.
sports, and I guess you could kind of
I
say it
could
with
see that
basketball in a
happening.
way, but with football is momentum and everything is huge. If you have
Right.
the big M, you're gonna go, dude. But
Momentum
also,
is huge in everything.
That's the
football
But in
gods,
football, it's the
they
biggest
bless-
motivating. This big
they
one of the biggest
bless
factors,
certain
for sure.
teams with they obviously you could take and give and take momentum in the football game. Players dictate that, but the football gods dictate one thing: destiny. If a team is just making those 3rd and 8 throws,
Wait, what
that
do you
keep
mean by
drives
the football
alive,
god?
it's
Hey,
a thing where
hey,
people
it's
say
a
the
thing.
football
What are you
gods.
talking
It's
about?
just
It's
like
a thing.
It's
It's
just
like
a,
some Illuminati shit you're talking about, like some people
we can get
pulling
deep. We could
strings
get
and the
deep right
fucking-
now if we want to get real
Some
about
billionaires
fucking
that
some
are
shit.
in a room pulling strings of like, oh, I think the Niners might take it this year.
But
you know what's
but
actually
what's-
funny, dude,
if
is
the
you're
script-
probably
you know?
explaining exactly why they there's people that think the NFL's rigged.
But if the script was
Genuinely.
real, right? Like in my head, this is what it was. This is what it is. If the script was a real thing, why wouldn't it be like the Niners come, right? Like they get close all these years, and then they finally have this fucking dream team.
That's what I'm saying.
Led by led by Brock Purdy, who was the last pick in the fucking league. Second,
There's 2 teams of destiny, bro. It's the Niners and Lions. That's what I'm saying,
yeah,
bro.
like this is a
a
tough
game.
one, dude.
This is a game.
That's gonna be a
truthfully.
better game.
So you guys are
Truthfully,
all
bro.
gonna look like idiots when the Chiefs win.
No,
If we
Actually-
if the Super
if
Bowl
the
ends
Chiefs-
up,
if
if
the
the
Chiefs
Chiefs go to the
win,
Super Bowl,
it's
the
just
Chiefs
what
are
it
going to
is.
win the
Didn't
Super Bowl.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
didn't
dude.
the Chiefs win the
I
Super Bowl
fucking
not
hate
too
this
long
dude.
ago?
Last year,
Last year?
yeah.
Oh shit! They're gonna run it back to back.
Pat Mahomes has
Who
been to
was
the
the last-
qualifying
Who
game
was
6
the last
years in a
team
row.
to win the Super Bowl back to back?
Patriots.
Patriots 03, 04, I think.
03, 04?
Yeah, that was the dynasty.
Damn,
That was
Chiefs are
when
about to
the
do it again,
dynasty
bro.
was like
What do you think?
official.
Look, I'm
Dude,
sorry that I said
15
anything
is
about
just
the Niners
different.
earlier.
But what I was
Fuck,
gonna say
I'm
is
all
the
in for
game. You know how we
Chiefs
talked
this
about
year.
it.
You were never gonna offend me, bro, because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not the fucking coach, dude. I'm not the player. I'm just a guy that
Kyle
likes
Shanahan.
No, but now that
organization.
you've said that, my life goal is to offend you.
That's fine.
Real shit,
You could
though.
be. You
The
could
game
say
within
some
the
really
game.
off the wall shit, dude. You'd have to try hard.
There's another thing on top of this here is the game within the game is like I was saying is if you start seeing the Lions make a 3rd and 11, they get a first down, keep a drive alive, and they go down, score touchdowns on those drives. If you start seeing them make those plays, dude, it's destiny. And I'm gonna be real, man. The beginning of the year was Lions Chiefs. Lions Chiefs was the kickoff game, and they're both in the Final Four. And that game was scrappy.
Mike Tirico pissed me off. He made
Oh,
me not
yeah,
want,
dude.
He made me not want to like him anymore as an announcer after that. After
There's an
the game-
asterisk in that game.
After the game, right? The Lions beat the Chiefs,
Dude,
bro. You can,
chalkboard material if they play in the Super Bowl?
Bro, so look, yeah. I literally tweeted at this fall. I was like, damn, I didn't know that it was not a next man up mentality. This fool
Basically, Mike,
said,
yeah.
this fool said after the Lions won, because Kelsey and Chris Jones didn't play, that the Lions had an asterisk win against the Chiefs.
basically said the Lions, they kind of got it gave to them. Kind of what he's saying. He's kind of saying, yeah, the Lions won, but really, did they win? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, stop. Stupid.
Anytime he announces now, bro, I try to mute that shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. But
Yeah, no. Ultimately, my picks for the Super Bowl this year is Chiefs Niners, but don't be surprised if it's Ravens Niners, for sure. I think the Niners are the give me one. If I were to like put money on it, and I'm actually not, by the way, this week.
Really?
I'm gonna enjoy the games.
I'm proud of you, man.
I'm
You got
gonna
a
enjoy the
problem.
games.
If
I'm
it
gonna enjoy the
comes
games.
down to
You got a
Ravens,
problem.
Niners,
We're doing this on the
Niners
pod.
take it. But if it comes down to Chiefs,
This is
Niners,
Seto's
Chiefs take it.
intervention for his gambling intervention.
People just walk through the door. I'm like, dude, what, Mom? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Grandma, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no. But the one thing I wanted to talk about to branch off of the football thing is I was going to talk about this regardless.
Before we branch off,
Oh yeah,
we got more predictions to
You
make.
go
Kaiser,
ahead.
what you got?
So I'm gonna go backwards on what everybody said.
This
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah, I like
Why
it.
It's not that I don't think we'll start off with the Ravens Chiefs. Okay. I think that Lamar is playing in a great system for how he plays. They want him to run, but they also want him to use his arm, which he has proven he can use his arm. But he also is the fastest fucking quarterback in the league right now. And I don't think the Chiefs have anybody that's can. If you don't put a QB spy on Lamar Jackson every single play, you're fucked. You're dumb if you don't put, hey, your job today is to stop this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. If you don't do that, the Ravens are gonna win, bro.
Imagine Spagnuolo comes up to Willie Gay. Everybody leaves the locker room. He's like, hey man, hate to throw this on you right before kickoff, but you're spying Lamar Jackson all game.
But even then, bro, nobody's fast enough to catch that motherfucker. He's too shifty,
man.
bro. They literally told him at the combine, hey, are you a wide receiver? No, I'm a quarterback. I'm a wide receiver playing quarterback. Or I'm a running back playing quarterback.
Yeah.
And I can throw. He's got a great system around him, bro.
He throws
darts. You know what?
And
Mark Andrews is
and
back,
Mark
dude.
Andrews is back.
I see where you're going.
That guy's a cold tight end, man.
No,
He's
there's
cold.
no duo except for maybe Greenlaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greenlaw and
Greenlaw.
Warner that can cover Likely and Mark Andrews. But the Chiefs don't have that.
But they're throwing if
Hey,
they
dude,
throw
Willie
across
Gay
the
is-
middle.
Willie Gay and
Who else?
Bolton,
Who else?
Curtis Bolton are
Nick Bolton?
Nick Bolton are legit linebackers, bro.
They're young though, bro.
Bro,
I'm just
man,
saying this right now.
Don't sleep on the Chiefs.
I'm not
defense.
sleep, bro.
real.
I've told you this every year, bro. Every week, I'm like, dude, the Chiefs are in every game.
Well-
As long as you got Big Red, as long as you got 15, you're set.
We were saying, remember when we were doing predictions, like fucking around? We called the Lions, though. We did call the Lions.
Yeah.
We fucked up on the Jags. But one thing that we were right on,
Didn't even make the
funny as
playoffs and
fuck as
shit.
we were right on, is, dude, we're like, yeah, we're going to go through all these predictions, dude, and it's going to end up being the fucking Chiefs.
Every year, bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
But going back to it, bro, I just think the Ravens, their defense, they play just physical enough to not get a bunch of flags on them too.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Roquan.
okay. Roquan and fucking Patrick Queen, bro.
Patrick Queen is
they're
mean.
That's
they're
speed.
rival.
Mean
Hey,
Queen.
they rival Warner and Greenlaw, but I'm still gonna give the edge to Greenlaw and Warner because
You
they've
could
played
argue they're right under, huh?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
But-
yeah, shit.
speed wise. The only person that's faster than both of them is Warner, but put them together, they're faster than Warner and Greenlaw because Greenlaw covers, but he ain't no Fred Warner.
They said
people are
Roquan
scared
Smith.
when
I
Drake,
know.
when Drake.
He's a fucking criminal.
The one thing about Drake Greenlaw is when
Physical.
Drake
Yeah.
Greenlaw's in the game.
I get that.
He's the bruiser,
That
dude.
makes
He's the
that makes
bruiser of
coaches
that.
and people be like, "Yo, watch out, bro," because like one of the things when those guys are healthy, bro, like Fred Warner's in there and Greenlaw's in there, is do not throw it over the middle, man.
When,
no.
when,
Go
when you
ahead.
have linebackers,
No, it's
dude,
like
off
go
the linebacker
ahead,
talk,
throw it over the middle, and you're gonna
Yep.
take whoever out for a whole season.
when you
doing
throw
that
the
dumb shit.
Niners on, you're gonna notice the thing right off the
54 and
bat.
57.
That's right.
Those linebackers fly.
Yep.
6 and 0 for the Ravens.
Fly.
Fucking rip, dude.
Yeah.
But then you
They
also
said
got
Roquan Smith, bro, on one play. That's why I was gonna fucking hype Roquan up. Is they said Roquan Smith literally cuts off the right, either the right or the left side, and how he dictates that is what way he fucking goes. Because when he plants his foot, he's at the sideline,
bro.
and he flies, dude.
I'm gonna say an X factor in this game, other than Lamar on the defensive side, Kyle Hamilton. Bro, that dude's a fucking cheat code on defense. I'm not saying he's no Ed Reed reincarnated, but I'm going to give my Chiefs Ravens prediction. I'm going to say the Ravens 31-28.
Okay.
Justin Tucker's going to nail it. I called last week that the Bills were going to have a walk-off, and I got the right score, just I picked the Bills over the Chiefs.
Dude.
But Justin Tucker, like the only person I'm a rival Justin Tucker right now is my boy Jake.
Oh,
But
Daniel
Justin,
Carlson, boy.
come on, dog.
He's at home too, though.
But Justin Tucker is that dude. He's probably Adam Vinatieri is the greatest kicker of all time, but Justin Tucker has cemented himself as top 3, top 2 kicker of all time. That's just facts.
We got fucking
He
Moody.
he was the only person on that Ravens team that won that Super Bowl
you
too.
guys got a rookie kicker, dude.
Yeah, his name's Moody,
But-
and he
Jake
fucking
Moody,
he
Michigan.
drives me up a fucking wall.
But
Tell you that.
he was one of the only people that still left from that championship from the Niners and Ravens.
the lights out game.
He was he's the only person left on the roster. I was just thinking about that. But 31-28 Ravens is what I'm going. But going to the Niners and the Lions game, I think the X factor on offense is going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. I could see him having like 100 receiving yards, bro. And maybe 50 to 75 rushing yards. I'm not saying he's going to torch y'all.
Which linebacker do you think they're going to throw on him? Think Fred?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
You got to throw your best at that guy.
But
probably.
Jahmyr Gibbs has established himself as the best rookie running back in this class. I think he's better than fucking Bijan over in this
I was
draft class.
saying it.
But I don't think that any corner you guys have is going to be able to match up with Amon Ra. I'm not going to lie. And J-Mo over the top with the speed that he has, it's going to be a tough game for y'all.
It's gonna be. It's
And
gonna. I really don't think it's
their
gonna be as
O-line-
easy as everybody thinks.
If they stretch you guys, bro,
Their
that's-
O-line, I think, is going to get fucking physical with you guys.
But you know what I think is gonna happen when it comes to offense, though. Is
Jared Goff has to make plays.
Are we in a store for a shootout?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But so offensively, I think Gibbs is gonna and Amon Ra. I could put them X factors.
I
on
think
offense.
Brock Purdy
Dude, they
this
got
year too.
Gardner
Brock
Johnson
Purdy,
back.
because
Lions.
last year in the same game, man, the NFC Championship game when we played y'all, right? It's like it is what it is, but like Purdy ended up getting hurt.
Yep.
And we're playing in Philly, right? It's his fucking rookie season. It's like, man, the pressure that guy had, that's like brand new to him, right? It's like all this is happening so quick if you're Brock Purdy. You know what I mean? Like suddenly, like you're the third string fucking quarterback or whatever. Jimmy gets hurt, Trey gets hurt, and then they throw in this kid named Brock. Who the fuck?
lights it up.
Not only that,
I'm not saying he didn't light it up.
Me and my
last pick,
stepdad
dude,
literally,
the last
me and my
pick in the
stepdad literally
draft.
when they brought him in, we're like, fuck. We're like, great. Now we got the fucking, and it wasn't even so much like we're dissing on him, but we're just like, dude,
that was
how,
every Niner fan.
How did we go?
Nobody saw
dude,
this
that's
coming,
been
bro.
us for the last 6 fucking
No,
years.
no. What I'm saying is everybody was like fucking Brock
All I'm
Purdy.
saying-
really?
Yeah,
All
and then,
I'm saying
bro,
is-
and then he went to the NFC Championship his first game or his first year, bro. But he went under so much pressure into Philadelphia, which is not an easy place to play at in the regular season. That Philly at home is not an easy place
Well,
for
you got
anybody
Philly.
to
You
play
got
at.
Philly fans. They've been drinking since 6.
Yeah,
4
The-
o'clock outside.
the
fucking
previous
tailgating
day.
and shit.
Yeah, the previous
Yeah,
fucking
for real.
day.
There's a lot of people that are
But
blackout
now, bro,
hammered at that game.
but now you're going in with like a confident Brock Purdy dude who has had this year to like his team knows him, dude. His team loves Brock Purdy.
I know.
His offense, those guys ride for
But
that.
what I'm
fool.
gonna say is,
but real quick too is
you
that
gave your predictions.
is that now coming into this his second year, going into the same game at home, it's like, bro, he's just playing different. I think he's different right now.
Off that, with that is, if you're Brock Purdy, like if you're thinking about being Brock Purdy, is like you took your team as a quarterback. You get to say this is you carried your team. You took your team to the game. That's what comes with a quarterback. No matter what, if you do check down passes, you over the middle, deep, whatever. If a quarterback can get you there, all right, they earn that. People are talking shit about you. Some players he probably looked up to when he was a kid, like Cam Newton, we're agging this fool. All these people are saying all this shit about you. You're at home. You got the home crowd. You're healthy. Your team's healthy. Don't you not go out there with something to fucking prove?
Well, you feel like your nuts weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah,
You're fucking,
yeah. Don't
like-
you're wearing your Beats. Talking about Beats. Talking back to Beats. You're wearing Beats on the field.
Debo's coming out with a fucking boombox
We
and a
gotta be
bicycle.
superstars.
He's wearing he's fucking riding a bicycle with a flannel on.
I don't know
Debo
what song it is now this year, but the Kodak.
I'm gonna
Bible
say-
site.
I'm
Look
gonna
back
say-
to your pick.
Gremlin?
Go ahead.
Super Gremlin? Gremlin?
Super Gremlin. Yeah.
I'm gonna say my score prediction.
Nice call.
I'm gonna say my score prediction. Lions 42-35.
Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah, I think-
you
But
think
this
you
isn't.
think they do it.
But keep in mind that this isn't biased at all, right?
It's not biased, bro.
that's why I think I think this is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you this right now, bro. When we got eliminated, I knew that there was. It's me and my former.
you
talked
came
about
over to
this
my
a lot.
house to watch that game
I did.
too. Yeah,
You're right. I went into Niner country.
Yeah.
And how
That's
was
respect.
I the whole game, bro? I was shocked that it ended up the way it did.
I don't think that either you or Renee were like I know that you guys are happy y'all won, obviously, but I know that's probably
I didn't want to win
that's
that way,
probably
bro.
not how y'all
I didn't
want to
win that way, bro.
Yeah. Y'all wanted a real
Nobody
competitive
saw that
game.
coming.
But what I'm saying right now,
This is
though,
what it is.
is I'm gonna throw some Cowboy shade right now.
Go ahead.
The
You're never gonna hurt
Lions,
my
the
feelings doing
Lions
that.
went 0-16 and still made the conference championship before the Cowboys.
Yep.
Okay,
Went through a
the
full
Cowboys.
scale
Look,
rebuild. They traded their guy.
full scale rebuild. Look,
See, people don't talk about that. They traded their guy, bro. Matt Stafford,
look,
bro.
all I'm saying is I'm rocking with Dan Campbell the rest of the way.
I rock with Dan
Okay,
Campbell. I'm telling you.
Okay, that fool has installed a culture, and all 42-35 Lions.
What if it's
going to be the Ravens and the Lions in the Super Bowl?
okay? Off the topic of
Okay.
Ravens, Lions, but what if it ends up being the Chiefs and Lions?
I'm going for the Lions.
Is there an asterisk against the win? Fuck you, Mike Tirico.
Mike Tirico better not be the fucking announcer,
Bro,
dude.
look, you
was
gotta admit.
I hope
if
the Manning
Mahomes
brothers do it.
goes to the Super Bowl,
They're-
he's gonna win it.
I will
So
say
I was telling
Okay.
my foreman this week,
He's
right?
the golden boy.
yes.
Dude,
We're
bro,
the golden boys
just hear
for
me-
this podcast.
just hear me out.
And he's the golden boy for the
Just hear
NFL.
me out,
right?
though.
You're like,
Hear
I'm
me
like
out,
Pat
though.
Mahomes.
So Brady has 7 rings.
I feel like the Pat
right?
Mahomes of this podcast.
So Brady has 7 rings,
You know what?
right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Brady has 7 rings.
Oh, dude.
He's got all the accolades for most passing yards all time, regular season playoffs, passing touchdowns, regular season playoffs, right? But even if Mahomes gets 8, I'm still putting Brady over him because Mahomes never beat Brady in a big game.
Yeah.
Brady beat him in the AFC Championship game.
That will be
his first AFC Championship
Yep.
game, and then beat him in his first Super Bowl.
Well, that's where the critics fucked up. Is because
Or no, second Super Bowl. My bad.
Think
second
about it
Super
like
Bowl.
this. Think about it like this. What the Brady argument is oh, Pat Mahomes is so good at such a young age, right? You know,
Yep.
he's he won Super Bowls at a young age. Well, then it's like okay, well
Brady won
if
Super
his
Bowls at a
greatness,
young age.
well no, if his greatness, Pat Mahomes' greatness is started that young, then you can't say he was young when Brady played him. You can't say that. You can't say
Exactly.
Brady played him, beat him twice. AFC Championship
Mahomes-
and in the Super Bowl.
Mahomes is 0-2 against the GOAT, and he'll never have a chance
he went
to
toe
beat
to
him.
toe. He went toe to toe
That's got to make you feel
on the
some
biggest
kind of way.
stage.
Exactly.
On the
being a
biggest
competitor
stage, you know.
like that.
So, but one thing I will say, and I'm on a podcast recorded saying this, is this is my belief. Like I said, this is one thing my homie can fucking vouch for it. I'm not trying to be that guy. I fucked with Pat Mahomes back at Texas Tech. I got homies that proved that shit. Did not think I'm not saying I seen this coming. I did not see him being this fucking good. If anything, I didn't even think he would make it to the league. Fun as fuck to watch in the Big 12 college. He's doing what he did in the Big 12 in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
If Pat Mahomes wins a ring this year, okay, not only is he's not only just stacking his resume, he's at the fucking table permanently. He's at the table. He's pulled the seat. You know what I'm saying? We said it about Curry in the GOAT debate when he won the title. Is no. Curry's not on the outside door looking in. No, Curry's at the table. He's at the table now. Is Pat?
He revolutionized the game too.
And you could say Pat is low key revolutionizing the game in the sense of taking a scrambling quarterback that can improvise but can fucking sling it.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford was doing it, but
Aaron Rodgers, bro.
they don't got the rings to
They've
back
got
it up.
one ring.
They don't got the rings to back it up. So that's why it isn't a thing. But if I agree with Riley, I fucking hate to say it, dude. This pains me to say it. If Mahomes gets in, he's not losing, dude.
Yep.
They're not going to
And-
let him
and-
lose.
And my thing
They're
is,
not going to let him
no,
lose.
my thing is I can almost see it, and this is where he would eliminate all the doubters as the ref talk. You know, it's like the refs are with the Chiefs. You know,
They are, though.
if Mahomes gets to the Super Bowl,
I've
and
seen it
but if
firsthand that they're with him.
but that motherfucker is gonna light it up. He's gonna tear it up, dude. He already owns Vegas. I hate to fucking say that shit. He already owns fucking
You
Vegas.
think he has a suite in there, bro? Mark
Oh,
Davis just
they
led to?
might fucking spray his name on the fucking field, dude. Sick of that shit. But seriously, you can't. The thing as a kid, I was telling you this one time. As a kid, I was like, oh, I hate that fucking guy. Oh, I hate him. I used to say I hate Tom Brady. I hate him. I don't know the guy. I envy him because he's fucking successful.
Because
he's
right.
fucking nasty.
You hate him because he's not on your team.
You hate him because he's not wearing your fucking colors.
Dude, like
From
if Pat
the-
Mahomes
and
was
just
my
like in
quarterback,
the interview, they hate us
What are you gonna
because
do?
they ain't us.
And see
They
perfect
hate us.
argument.
Yeah, they hate us because they ain't.
The
They hate
perfect
us
argument
because
is
they ain't us.
with Pat Mahomes is if
You knew
Pat
what I was going
Mahomes
with
wanted to
that.
come to the Raiders, oh yeah, Pat's the best. Pat's the GOAT. I'm backing it all day.
But I remember when Brady went to the Bucks, and my uncle's a fucking diehard Bucks fan, right? He told me he didn't want Brady. Okay, first right off the rip, he's like, "Nah, he's old, whatever, cool." Then they win the Super Bowl. I give him a week, bro.
An old goat is still a goat.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You know
trying
what
to
I
tell
mean?
you. But he's like, oh, okay. He texts me. He's like, so your thoughts? And I was like, I remember you said you didn't want Brady. Remember? He's like, what? I'm like, no, motherfucker, no. Don't go back on it now. Okay.
So on the Tom Brady thing, as I can talk about this finally, is so long story short, the Super Bowl in 2016, the Falcons were up 28-3. They end up losing the Super Bowl to Tom Brady. One of the probably the biggest collapse. Honestly, probably the biggest championship collapse of all time.
In
Genuinely.
any sport, bro. In any
There's a
sport.
mini documentary.
Other than
dude.
even the
you don't
Warriors,
even have to like.
I put the bro.
You don't
the
have to
Warriors.
like. Oh, it's
bro,
3-1.
that's the same fucking season,
dude. You are spot on.
bro.
The Warriors 3-1 collapse. That one's
It's
that one's up
impossible
there.
that we can get off of sports.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I'd
one
like
thing.
to
No,
do
this is
that
but
too.
this is one thing I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about this before I knew that this was a topic that I wanted to bring up.
We still
You don't
gotta
even have to
call
like
Shaggy.
football for this shit. Is they have the NFL Films always does the documentary for like football, the team, like the game during the Super Bowl, and the whole time the Patriots are losing, dude. You can just tell they're in this funk, and you feel the momentum, and even when you're watching it, kind of changes. And one of the hardest parts is. They're down 28. I think at that point it's 28-9. They go to the sideline, and I think it's Julian Edelman. He goes, or no, it was LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette Blount's like, "Oh no, we're coming back." Well, why? You know why I say that? He's like, "We got 12.
Yeah, we got Tom.
We got number 12.
We got 12. I
We have
remember
number 12." That's what he said. We got 12, dude. And it's like, imagine genuinely, dude. Think about it like this: imagine being a Patriots fan, dude. Like a genuine Patriots fan.
I remember
dude.
going back to school, bro, and Ron, bro, he was defeated, bro.
Oh no, legit, like sad.
Defeated,
No,
bro.
but think about it being as a Patriots fan, dude. Like seeing everybody wants to see their team go through a dynasty, dude. And if you could say your team went through a dynasty, dude, then fucking word. And the one thing I will say is I'll back my homie up on this is Trell picked the basketball team just like everybody else
Before.
and he picked the Warriors before all this shit went down. And he got to see them ride all the way out. And I told him because he doesn't follow sports like that, but he follows basketball. As I told him, I was like, dude, what you're witnessing right now doesn't happen. Don't think that every team fucking sees this shit. There's franchises like the Lions that have never been to the championship.
Yep.
There's teams that will never sniff that shit.
Yep.
And you
could
get to
be
see
the-
you get to see your
You
team.
could be the Charlotte Hornets.
bro. So that was my
Hey,
that was my
Jordan made
topic
the
then for
bag
the
off
Yo,
sports.
let's get off of sports.
That was my thing about sports
Yeah,
was
yeah,
we got 12.
yeah.
Let's do our next segment.
Like I have a mini segment.
Let's do
mini
that.
Topic.
What's up?
So, look, I saw this thing online. It said the most attractive people were born on certain days of the month. Okay.
Okay.
So if you were born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, you are, according to this, more attractive.
Well, we're all
Then
fucked,
other
huh?
Yeah.
Bro, my birthday's November 5th, motherfucker.
Is it?
I'm June
Yeah.
Oh, well,
6th,
so that's not correct then, is it?
Nah, fuck you, bro.
That's why you brought it up because his birthday's on the
Red,
8th.
red,
Yeah.
nose.
No, I saw it and I was like, fuck it.
Look
And
what
I
day Brad Pitt
screenshotted
was
it,
born.
And I was like, oh,
Red,
shit,
you were
I'm on
like,
it.
Look at what day Brad Pitt was
No,
born.
that's not relevant to this.
Really? Good thing I have a computer in my
So,
pocket.
Fuck.
Imagine if they made a search engine
so
where
what
you
do
could
you-
search
wait.
shit.
So you guys don't think this is real or what?
No.
You don't think out of the four
Look
of us,
at-
I'm the most
Look at
attractive
look
one?
at
Let's
what
be real
day.
here.
Look at what day. Who's that
My
dude?
mom says I'm handsome. Okay.
Oh man, who's that?
Your mom's absolutely
Beetlejuice. But, like, you know that little
Shout
black
out
dude,
Stacy.
that little black dude like Bug Eyes or whatever is like Beetlejuice. Like
Yeah.
Howard Stern always had him on. Look at what day that guy was born, and he might be born on one of those days.
Let's
No, it's not.
let's
What
transition.
day was Brad Pitt born?
Anybody
Song
got
of the
a-
week. Was that a
Oh.
topic?
That was another topic I was thinking we were gonna.
Okay,
Yeah, we should
that's
probably
cool. That's
get
cool.
I feel like every time we do it, we kind of just gloss over it. We might listen to them and talk about them, but then when it comes to putting it on the podcast,
I'm all
it's just
crying. I'm
glossed
like-
over.
Okay.
So if you guys feel differently, let me know because I
You're the executive.
look.
bro.
Even the listeners, if you enjoy song of the week, I edit this. Let me know, because personally, I feel like we just gloss over it, and then it's just 4 of us saying songs.
Right.
I have
And
an
it's
idea.
like we don't talk about the songs. We don't listen to the songs. We can't listen to the songs on this, right?
it'll get cut
they're
out anyway.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
So they're going to cut out. But we don't talk about them. So it's like, oh, what was your song of the week?
Yeah.
What was your song of the week? Your
Yeah.
song of the week? My song of the week was this. And then we move on to something
It's like a
else.
topic that's like a minute long.
It's like a waste
without
of time.
the music.
Exactly. it's like it's not.
I have an
it's
idea,
not
though, of
contributing
one idea
to our audience.
that we can maybe try, and this is something I actually was going to talk about. So, like I said, the guy earlier said that hit me up said we're just the right bit of nerdy.
Okay.
Tried to have that elaborated, didn't get a response, type of thing, right?
Who's this guy calling a nerd?
No,
Somebody called me.
No,
a nerd
I
this
don't
week.
know.
I was like, "Are you fucking?"
It was
kidding me,
cool.
bro?
No, it was.
I've worked my whole life to not be a fucking nerd.
No, it
Now
was
you're
cool.
calling me a nerd?
I fucked with it. I
Nerds
fucked
are
with
cool.
it.
Geeks are lame, I think.
No, I fucked with that.
I
was
agree,
like,
but I
was
don't
like,
wanna
no,
be a
that's
nerd
tight,
either.
bro. Like,
I know what you're
we
talking
sat there for 40 minutes talking about Harry Potter.
We could sit
You
here
know
and
what
talk
I'm saying?
about Lord of the Rings for 3 hours.
So one thing I was gonna say is I think what you should do is, I don't know, maybe every episode or maybe something you could think of, something you could write, is put a disclaimer before the pod, like just you saying like, hey guys, thanks for listening, whatever. If there's any topics or anything that you guys want, social medias are in the bio. Like have an intro that not like necessarily is
Okay.
like a.
Hear me out. When we do our organic outro, we mention that.
Okay.
The topics that people give us, we want to respond to the people who hear it at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
If we start with it and we get 100 people giving us input, 100 people might have started the episode, but we don't care about all their
rest
opinions.
of it, yeah.
We care about
Okay.
the people who listen to the end and
Right.
hear us say, let us know what you think.
We like the people that hear ashes.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
If you know Ashes and it comes on, you're like, going through that.
I told Cody, I was like,
burning
dude, you might need to
my-
change that song to the GoldenBoys outro song.
Hey, I've been thinking, remember that week I showed you guys it sped up?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
going to take it and I'm going to put it on my computer. I'm going to make a new file with that sped up, and I'm going to put that
And then
as
it's yours
the
now.
sped up version, and I'm going to copyright it, put it on you. No, I'm kidding.
You're like, that's my
shout
song
out
now,
to
guys.
Slog, bro.
We
Shout
get
out
a
to
call
Slog.
from Cody right now. He's like, "Hey, I just have this weird feeling in my stomach that you guys are talking about."
Now,
using
there
my
was actually
song."
a beat I was going to use for the intro, but I didn't know because it was Cody's beat, and he sent it to me before, but I didn't know because we didn't have specific permission, and he's not here, so I was like, but we used what we used.
Right.
So, do we have like another 10 minutes of topic that we could get through?
I'm down to say thanks for everybody for listening. For real. 2 people hit me up that had no idea we're listening to it up until this point, that have listened to it all the way through since we've dropped episodes. So, word to you. Also, the people that listen to this and don't say something, just say something.
anything.
Let us know, man. Do we suck? Are we good? Do you hate us? Do you love us? Just let us know something.
Look, even
Give
if
us something.
even if you know us personally, and you like, if you don't want to share it or whatever, DM us. You know what? If you have my phone number and you have some inputs put in, fucking give me a phone call.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I produce this podcast, and
Shout out Golden Riot.
personally, I'm sure you guys have people that contact you and give you input.
Yeah.
Personally, I get not that much input. Let us know. What do you want to hear us talk about topics? Are you tired of Seto talking over Red? Let us know.
Or talking
Let it-
directly to Red.
Yeah. Are you tired of Seto talking? No.
I got duct tape over my mouth.
No, for real though. Give us some input.
For real.
Like we love the criticism. We're
We
at the
thrive
point.
on it.
Thrive
If
on that
you
shit.
want us to stop podcasting, don't message us. But
Because
if
it ain't
you,
going to happen.
we want to get better, and if you want us to get better,
Yeah.
let us know, bro.
Yes.
We are here to get better.
Well
Shoot us a
said.
DM. Let us know if you're like, hey, I would like you guys to talk about this. You know, if you have an idea for a segment. You know,
We
we're
could even
open.
Don't tell us not
We
to
are
talk
open,
about
right?
something,
And
right?
if you tell us to talk about something and we don't talk about it, it's all love, you know.
It's not
Like
personal.
it just didn't fit into our vibe.
Any of the feedback
Which
is not
happens.
personal. It's
Yeah.
just business.
Exactly.
It's just
And we don't
business.
take
That's it.
positive feedback that we don't put out. It's not personal. But also negative feedback that comes to us, not personal.
Absolutely.
It's all business. So let us know if you enjoy the podcast. Share it with your friends and family. I'm sure there's someone that will also enjoy it. As my friend Seto has said in the past, podcasts are better with friends.
Yes, sir.
So does anybody have any closing topics to real quick throw us out? Or
The audience won't see this because obviously we don't have any cameras, but shout out to Blue. Chill here this whole time and didn't say anything.
Been a soldier about that. Too.
Yeah, bro, we've
just
had
been
a
here.
fucking studio audience this episode. This is wild.
Yeah.
At one point, he was like
Live.
clapping. I held the applause sign up, and then I held the sign it lit up that it said laugh, and then it was like, okay, quiet.
No, I think one
Very
thing. I
good.
think one thing on the topic of like feedback is that legitimately only makes the product better for your side because you produce it.
Absolutely.
So if there's anything that involves sound or something that you could do better, I mean, crazy. And honestly, feedback from both all sides is if you're listening to it off your phone, headphones, in your car, in your house on a surround sound, any type of thing like that would be really cool too to let us know.
So I'm gonna throw this out there because my boy Seto Montana put this on his Instagram, and this applies directly to what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Appreciate all the love, hate, and support."
Bro, that's well said.
And
too,
that's
man.
very, like, you know what?
Read the
If
rest of
you-
the post.
Okay, I will. But if
Not
you
today.
want to, like, if you want to hate, like, we appreciate all criticism. If you don't like us, at least tell us why, right?
Absolutely.
At least tell us why, and then watch us get better and better,
Bro,
and better.
because
and better
if I
and
can
better.
guarantee you anything from your producer, Golden Riot, straight
Shout
to the
out
audience.
Golden Riot,
If
Golden
I
Riot
can promise
Studios.
you anything, it's that every week we will get better. At least 1% better every week
That's right.
is the goal. And imagine where we'll be at in 2 years. And if you stick with us now,
Ah,
Oh,
dude.
hey, closing statement. though.
Let's finish the pod right there.
Closing
Dude.
statement before we cue ashes, bro. February 9th, be on the lookout. Our first song is about to drop.
That's right.
Yeah,
Tell him.
that,
Tell
To
him
all the
now.
people that stayed till the end of the pod and are listening to the end of the pod,
The first song
wait
as
is
the Gold
over.
Mines Collective.
Yeah.
the
As
wait
collective
is
dropping.
over.
not today.
Not today.
It's not going to be today.
Which
but not
we've
today.
But not
actually
today.
played not
we played
today
it on here,
on
but
the podcast.
this will be live, so you guys can get it on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you can download it. Which
are we
I
all
personally have showed people some of your music, and they're like, "Yo, where can I download this?" I'm like,
That's
You know,
the thing.
it's
The
not-
wait is over.
"It's
Yeah.
not out
The
right now,
wait
but
is
the
over.
wait is over. It is coming out." But in the words of Seto on Instagram, #not today.
Not
Not
today,
today.
man.
Spit it
We
out.
went from the roughs,
Shut the fuck up.
recording in a cardboard box, to recording on a very high quality mic and a better laptop. We're sitting on a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's only going to get better. And like you said, man, that right there is some Dan Campbell shit. Is we're gonna every week we're gonna get 1% better,
That's right.
Yes, sir.
and we got a lot we're working on. I think a lot of people are gonna be really happy. Shout out Yanni K, Red Summers, Golden Riot, Cody Morgenschlag, and shout out Blue,
Shout out
Checo
Seto Montana.
Sandres.
That's right.
And shout out Seto Montana. And shout out all the lovers, man.
Gold mines.
Mines.
Crawling through the ashes, burning my hands, searching for some answers I don't understand. Let's talk before I'm plastered, just don't throw no hands. Remind me, don't go backwards, we stick to the plan that gets me back to where I take care of my friends. The path that takes you anywhere in my bends. I'm not too far from everywhere.